liver. That's the job.
All right, Vince McMahon here with the King, Jerry Lawler, and the Macho Man.
Macho Man and chopped liver, yeah. Money Incorporated, they're going all the way to WrestleMania 9, but they're going against the Mega Maniacs.
With a new administration in the White House, it's finally time for you people to pay your fair share of taxes.
Now, wait a minute. Here in the United States, people are definitely paying their fair share. Some would say a little bit more than their fair share.
No, that's not true. We're going to ask you to contribute. Not pay, contribute.
We're all making sacrifices, King. We all are. We're giving until it hurts.
Well, you know, they say your face is your fortune. You'll never have to pay any taxes.
Would you please be nice? Someone is going to pay taxes. Someone is going to pay dues in the tag team title matchup at WrestleMania. And who knows? Money Incorporated better than Uncle Sam. One individual. The mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, and you can bet that Jimmy Hart will be guiding and giving advice to the Mega Maniacs as they attempt to become tag team champions. And Jimmy Hart said it himself that the Mega Maniacs are unquestionably the greatest tag team combination he has ever managed.
Oh, and every day's the greatest day of his life, too. How many times
he did say that every morning that he gets up now, that he takes his vitamins. He did say that.
Jimmy Hart?
Absolutely.
He's the same guy that stabbed you in the back, then have you arrested for carrying a concealed weapon. He is a backstabber in the first degree, and he'll do it to Hulk Hogan, and he'll do it to Brutus Beefcake.
I gotta tell you, IRS and the multi-million-dollar man, Ted DiBiase, they are a great tag team, and they do wear the belts, and the Mega Maniacs are gonna have to take the belts off them. They gotta prove that they can do it.
And it won't be easy if, in fact, they are successful.
Nothing worth doing is easy. That's what WrestleMania 9's all about.
It certainly is. And just 2 weeks away from the double main event, headed to WrestleMania. And look at the double team effort. And you can bet the Mega Maniacs can count on DiBiase and IRS, not only double teaming, but coming up with the most outlandish things that perhaps the Mega Maniacs would never have thought of. That's the strategy of Money Inc.
Especially because the ball's in their court now. Mega Maniacs just stole Jimmy Hart from the internet.
Listen to both of you guys running your mouth so much your lips need shock absorbers. I'm here to tell you what's going to happen. You're going to see Hulk Hogan hobble into the ring. You know he's been off for, what, a year? He'll be so rusty, Jimmy Hart, he will have to throw away the megaphone and carry an oil can in there to try to lubricate those rusty old joints of Hulk Hogan.
So rusty, he's rested, and he's hungry, he's confident of win. And back at these guys, he tried to hurt his buddy.
Yeah, tried to hurt the weak link. He's so weak now he has to wear a mask and try to use that as a weapon. It's not going to work against these guys.
Money Incorporated squaring up against the Mega Maniacs in 2 weeks at WrestleMania. Hacksaw Jim Duggan. Yes, he's made his decision to return to action because of your encouragement. Hacksaw Jim Duggan is looking for Yokozuna.
And that's going to have a bearing on WrestleMania 9, believe me, because he's going to be breathing down Yokozuna's neck. And Bret the Hitman Hart is going to keep the belt. Dig it.
Speaking of belts, Shawn Michaels is going to be here today. He's going to wear that big belt of his in the ring today. He's going to wear it out of the ring today, just like he will do at WrestleMania 9.
And scheduled as well to join us this week, the narcissist Lex Luger in a special interview. And then from there, look out, here comes Giant Gonzalez.
Giant Gonzalez.
Yes, the Ugandan giant, the mighty Kamala, who's going to be very much at home at Caesar's Palace. Because there are going to be all kind of animals in the procession. There's elephants and who knows, there could be lions, there could be anything. Kamala will be very much at home. You bet, you are a man. And to prove it, Macho Man, you had some news. Kamala apparently is in WrestleMania.
Exactly, and he's going against Bam Bam Bigelow.
Wow, what a matchup. What a mother and daughter. How out there at ringside. That's what it's all about, the WWF families. Family entertainment. And that's the epitome of it, WrestleMania.
Something for everyone.
The Ugandan giant, the mighty Kamala, meeting Bam Bam Bigelow, and Reverend Slick, by the way, has been attempting. So we've been told to teach Kamala, well, a little English. Communication's the name of the game, that's for sure. And we had an occasion to pick up this.
You know, my friends, not only have I helped Kamala, the Ugandan giant, turn his life around, but I've also helped him to gain some self-esteem. Let him tell you in his own words. Kamala, I want you to repeat after me now. Come on. I am a man. Come on, you can say it. I am a man. Say it. Try. Come on, try. Yeah! That's it. That's it. He's a man.
Oh, yeah, he's a man.
He's doing real well.
I think so, too.
He's about like you. I heard you were 14 years old before you could wave goodbye. Let me tell you something. This Slick wasting time trying to teach this savage to be a civilized human being is the biggest it's a joke. This man, you can take the man out of the jungle, but you can't take the jungle out of the man. One of these days, he will turn on Slick, and he'll, well, dare I say, have him for lunch.
Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, my. If that happens to Bam Bam. Wait a minute.
He doesn't understand anything.
Yes, he's beginning to understand. The fans here helping out the Ugandan giant. Yes, the cover.
Now look at him hold the ropes. Look. Uh-oh.
And it'll rile him up now. 1, 2, and 3. Yeah.
That's a done deal right there.
Hand me that magistrate over here just a second.
What are you going to do with that thing?
Well, I want to draw you something. You think this guy is civilized? You think he thinks like you and I? I'm going to show you what he thinks
I can
like.
tell you the fans certainly have taken a liking to Kamala. They have opened their hearts to the Ugandan giant.
Yeah. Well, when the Ugandan giant looks at Slick with that look in his eyes right here, here's what he's seeing. See those nice little flames underneath that nice little pot that he used to have in his homeland? Well, right inside of it, he would like to have a couple of onions, a carrot, and a guy by the name of Slick right in the fire.
You're wrong.
No,
you just drew Bam Bam Bigelow.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Bam, bam.
And the Ugandan giant headed back to the dressing room on his way to WrestleMania, looking at himself and no doubt very, very pleased. And he knows one thing. If nothing else, he is a man. Just how much of a man? We're going to find out in several weeks when he squares off against Bam Bam Bigelow at WrestleMania.
My guest will go to WrestleMania to face perhaps the most perfect athlete the World Wrestling Federation has ever seen. I am, of course, speaking of Mr. Perfect. At this time, I would like to introduce to you the narcissist, Lex Luger.
And get a load of this, will you? Have you guys been following the comments Luger makes to other human beings, to other wrestlers, and to many of us at home? When he grabs an opponent, pulls him into the mirror, and talks about the individual's physical defects?
Very degrading.
Yeah, very degrading.
Well, all he's doing is pointing out their shortcomings. Something that they could obviously do something about. Look at Lex Luger. He's obviously worked long and hard to look the way he does. Look at that. And he feels these other guys just don't measure up. And quite honestly, they don't.
Yes, but I understand that, but he's referring to the non-athletes as well, those individuals.
Like those right there, right?
And again, it's like, all right, fine, this man is, well, let's
Mr. Luger,
go back to
please,
regular
I would
show.
like to have a word with you. Mr. Luger, I would like to have a word with you concerning your upcoming match at WrestleMania with Mr. Perfect. Mr. Luger, as hard as it may seem for you to pull yourself away from yourself, I would like to have a word with you regarding Mr. Perfect, who many people believe will beat you at WrestleMania.
That got his attention.
Beat me? Now that may enter the mind of ordinary wrestlers in the WWF, but never the narcissist Lex Luger, because I am beyond perfection. I mean, look at me.
Look at
Now, I must admit, you are quite impressive, and a lot of people find you very impressive. But the fact of the matter is, do you think Mr. Perfect would find you as impressive?
Wait a minute, what's that?
Yeah, what is
Mr.
it?
Luger, could I have your attention, please?
Hey, Luger. Hey, how about that?
There's perfection.
Well, well, well. Mr. Perfect. You know, I only wish that instead of hiding behind some giant television screen back there, you were actually out here, right by my side, live and in living color, because only then, Mr. Perfect, you could truly appreciate what a physical specimen I really am and why you will go down into defeat in WrestleMania 9, because if you could just see how incredible I truly am, your knees would start to shake, your spine quiver, butterflies in your stomach, because I truly am Mr. Perfect.
Lex Luger, the man who says,
Well, just look at this double bicep. Look at the peak on those arms. Look at the development of these abdominals, Mr. Perfect. This is what you will be facing in WrestleMania 9.
why don't we just ask the people who's perfect around here? In fact, excuse me for 1 second. Maybe I'd like to, excuse me, sir. I'd like to, I'll ask myself if you don't mind.
What's he mean by that? Well, it's a perfect towel.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the most perfect of them all?
Whoa! Mr. Perfect! What an ovation from Mr. Perfect! What a matchup this is gonna be at WrestleMania! And all of a sudden, the narcissist Lex Luger is rattled! The WWF action continues, and continuing our countdown to WrestleMania in approximately 2 weeks. All roads will lead to WrestleMania. For those of you who can't get to WrestleMania, Sky Sports will present WrestleMania. As a matter of fact, Sky Sports will present WrestleMania live headed your way at midnight. And just maybe you get a real good bird's eye view of this man, Shawn Michaels, as he sets to defend the Intercontinental title against the undefeated Tatanka.
I'll tell you what, he's still got confidence. Yes, he's got the look of confidence, even though twice Tatanka is upset him.
He's still got confidence, and he's still got the belt, and he'll still have it after WrestleMania.
I wonder where he finds those sunglasses. Sort of an unusual attire by Shawn Michaels.
Your problem is you don't know what's in style. This is the 90s.
I see. And
He
listen
is
to Shawn
stylish.
Michaels lay the vocals down.
The Sensational Series was the vocals for Shawn Michaels.
Yeah,
I heard that
well.
Sensational Series is going to be at WrestleMania.
I'm sure she is. Right there. With a ringside seat for sure. And maybe at ringside.
That is the only thing that can upset Shawn Michaels. Looking out and seeing that mug of sensational Sherry's at ringside. You know, when she used to go around with him, he took her to a beauty salon one day, had a nice mud pack put on her. It really improved her looks for about 4 hours, and then the mud fell off. Woo!
Well, there's certainly a pretty young lady, and perhaps looking on in appreciation of the man who calls himself the sexiest man alive, Shawn Michaels. And it doesn't matter how sexy he is. All that matters is how good he is when he faces Tatanka. And he is good. He is very, very good. He may be arrogant, but take nothing away from Shawn Michaels' ability.
Absolutely. He is very, very, very good. And he is young, and he's ready, and he's doing the thing at his prime.
We had an occasion to speak with Shawn Michaels a little bit earlier on. Here's what he had to say.
In 2 weeks, Tatanka expects to fulfill his destiny. Well, pal, people like you are destined for nothing. So at WrestleMania 9 in Las Vegas, if it's fulfillment you want, it's fulfillment you'll get.
I wonder what he means by that. Look at that standing drop kick right in the mush of his opposition.
What do you mean, wonder what he means by that? He means that when this match is over, Tatanka can join his ancestors out on a plain somewhere, riding on the back of a buffalo instead of dreaming of grandeur in a wrestling ring.
Unbelievable. You was talking about the Native American like that. Shawn Michaels is in a battle right now.
Mags winding up. The Intercontinental Champion, here he comes. Uh-oh, look at that. Shawn Michaels can turn a match around quicker than anyone else in the World Wrestling Federation. No one can turn the tide as quickly as Michaels. Very, very cagey, notwithstanding his athletic prowess. This man is a tactician par excellence. Oh, no.
Good night, nurse.
It won't be easy for either Michaels, should he be victorious, or Tatanka, should he be victorious at WrestleMania. What a matchup. Oh, come on. That's the way. Well, a victory's a victory, no matter how you look at it.
Here is your winner, the Intercontinental Champion, Shawn Michaels.
WWF action, and on his way to the ring right there, unquestionably, one of the all-time greats in the World Wrestling Federation.
Minnesota. Here is Bob Backlund.
Bobby Backlund pausing for a moment to say hello.
Weighing 225 pounds and hailing from Houston, Texas. Here is Larry Lutton.
Larry Lutton against Bob Backlund. Backlund, 43 years old. He will see his very first WrestleMania against Razor Ramon at Caesar's Palace in several weeks.
I talked to him about it earlier, and he says it's going to be the most exciting day of his life, and that's WrestleMania at Caesar's Palace.
Bob Backlund held the World Wrestling Federation title for almost 6 years. And at 43 years old, he's making a very successful comeback.
I think somewhere in a closet at his house, he's got a picture of himself that's aging, because I got to admit, I'm going to throw out a little compliment here, a royal compliment. He certainly doesn't look 43, does he?
Indeed not.
No, he looks 63.
And you act like a 3-year-old.
He's not pushing 44, he's dragging it. Look at him. He can barely get around the ring.
Bob Backlund, a consummate athlete. Mr. Backlund meeting another extraordinary athlete. What a matchup against Razor Ramon, whom we spoke to earlier.
Yo, Backlund, college boy champ, WWF champ. Chico, that's the past. Now, take a look at your future. Caesar's Palace, WrestleMania 9, Razor Ramon.
Yes, that is the future. Bob Backlund, unquestionably meeting his toughest test to date, and his comeback attempt against Razor Ramon. And look at this maneuver. Well, you don't see that one every day. Bob Backlund in complete control against Lutton. Will he have the same kind of control against Razor Ramon?
No way. It's out with the old and in with the new. Razor Ramon's the new. Backlund, what does that make you?
Two completely each other. Bob Backlund may paralyze Razor.
No way. No way.
Drop toe nicely executed in the arm bar. Bob Backlund, former NCAA title holder from North Dakota State. Matter of fact, Mr. Backlund had an occasion to premiere the brand new municipal facility in Fargo, North Dakota. Not long. Look at this. Mikey Flip, Backlund in control.
Backlund's been wrestling so long, I don't think North Dakota was a state when he started.
Oh, my goodness.
It's a state of mind that you have.
What is that state of mind?
He did win, though.
Bob.
You seem to be surprised.
I am.
Razor Ramon's gonna be shocked at WrestleMania 9.
Go on back to the dressing room, rub yourself down with Absorbing Senior.
In a moment, we're going to take you to the Giant Gonzalez, who is still searching for the Undertaker.
World Wrestling Federation champion Bret the Hitman Hart against the most awesome force I have ever seen from Japan, along with his manager, Mr. Fuji. Right now, let's hear from challenger Yokozuna. Up for grabs, Money Incorporated, the current champions. We saw them in action earlier on. The Heartless champions are going to be meeting the Mega Maniacs, managed by a new and improved Jimmy Hart. Right now, standing by, let's hear from Brutus the Barber Beefcake, the immortal Hulk Hogan, and their new manager. In their corner, square off against Rick and Scott, the Steiner brothers. Kamala, managed by Slick Kamala, one-on-one at WrestleMania, meeting Bam Bam Bigelow. Ladies and gentlemen.
Crush! What is this?
Now it's fun time.
Fun time. It's not fun time when this guy's around. And I hope that Crush crushes the cranium of this clown Doink at WrestleMania just like he crushed that pineapple.
We're looking at a temporary wrestler in the World Wrestling Federation, Doink, who's after WrestleMania 9.
Your impressions of Doink, King?
Well, I love the guy. I think he's great. Look how the fans, they all love him. They're doing that to Doink's opponent. They love him. The kids love him.
The kids love him. He makes kids cry.
Clown.
What kind of a clown makes kids cry?
Doink.
What kind of a guy dresses up in a clown outfit when in fact he's one of the most gifted wrestlers around technically?
Aloha! Crush, you stupid pineapple head! WrestleMania is 2 weeks away! And you just came from Hawaii, and I'm gonna send you back. I'm gonna win in WrestleMania, Crush is gonna lose. I'm gonna win, Crush is gonna lose. I'm gonna win in WrestleMania! Yeah!
Just who will have the last laugh at WrestleMania?
Well, it's obvious. The clown, he'll always be laughing.
The evil clown, Doink. Look at this. I mean, this guy knows hold after hold, Macho Man. I'm very impressed with Doink as a wrestler, not as a human being.
Well, that's what really makes me mad about Doink right there, because he can wrestle, and that's what Crush is going to have to contend with. But I'll tell you right now, Crush is so hot at him, it's not even going to matter that he can wrestle.
Oh, my goodness!
Speaking of crushed craniums, what would happen to the cranium of Crush if that happened to him?
I don't know. What a matchup this is going to be. Crush from Kona, Hawaii against Doink the Evil Clown. And Doink is destroying Larry Sampson. Up and oh. What's this now? And a submission hold. I'm sure Sampson wastes no time in giving up. Just who will give up in 2 weeks' time? This guy is evil. What kind of a creep gets off on making kids cry?
Well, I can't get into his music, that's for sure. That's eerie sounds coming out.
He's demented as far as I'm concerned. And if anyone can straighten him out, it's going to be the Kona Crush Hawaii. There you go.
Yeah, and I can tell you this. After WrestleMania, all you're going to see on Doink's face is a big smile. going to be laughing last and laughing real hard. Look at that.
Sing all about R-E-S-P-E-C-T. Well, next week, Aretha is going to be singing about the WWF champion, the Hitman Bret Hart. We all have respect for the title holder. And speaking of the Hitman Bret Hart, next week in the ring, the official signing of one of the two main events at WrestleMania. The Hitman and Yokozuna sit down to sign the contract.
I can't wait till the Hitman has to come face-to-face with Yokozuna, just a few inches apart, nose to nose. Then he'll learn the meaning of the word respect.
And when the Hitman doesn't blink, Yokozuna's gonna have R-E-S-P-E-C-T for the Hitman.
No
way. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I can't wait to see you right here next week on WWF.
Is scheduled for one fall.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Gorilla Monsoon, along with his lordship, Alfred Hayes, as we take a look at the narcissist.
Now, I really appreciate this fellow.
You should, Alfred.
Well, he's dedicated his life to his whole profession, all sides, all aspects of it. He's transcended the point of perfectness.
He certainly has.
Yes.
Of course, there's no love in his family, Alfred. He has it all. He loves himself.
Well, he's an only child.
He is. Oh, I did not know that.
Yes, he's an only child. And his mother loved him. And I don't blame her one iota. He's a magnificent young man. He sends his mother $10 every week.
$10 whole?
Yes.
Just walking around money, right?
Yes. Isn't that nice of him?
Boy, that cheap. $10. The guy making 10 grand a week. Send his mother $10. 10 grand a night.
That's more like it.
What a test he's gonna get. And a big, tremendous ovation for Tito Santana, El Matador, Mr. WWF.
I tell you, facing top superstars of the World Wrestling Federation is not a strange situation for that fellow Tito Santana. But I'm telling you, Gorilla, he's coming against a fellow here, the narcissist Lex Luger, who is really going to hammer him.
Well, I think there'll be some hammering done by Tito Santana as well.
Well, he does carry that one particular move, the Mexican hammer.
He certainly does.
Well. And what is that other thing, the passe of something or other?
Paso del Norte. That means it's lights out.
That's the one.
I'm going to try to get Lex to do a little charge here.
Lex is not stupid enough to do it.
Very intelligent, very well read, extremely well conditioned, and a master in the squared circle.
Certainly is. Watch the fluidity of his moves here. And he's not going to leap in against a fellow like Matador. He's done his homework. He's watching him very, very carefully indeed.
There has been, Alfred, I'm sure you're aware, some scrutiny has surfaced as far as how he knocks out all of his opponents.
With aplomb, you mean?
Well, I think that he's perhaps got something in that wristband.
You mean with something else?
Yes.
Well, I've yet to see that, Gorilla, quite honestly.
Well, I haven't seen it yet either, but kind of unusual. Anyone to spend as much time, combined time, as you and I have inside that squared circle to knock your opponent out on every occasion.
Well, he does have huge arms, and he obviously has a lot of upper body power, but maybe you're right. Maybe it does bear a little more closer scrutiny.
Got huge arms, but a lot of people that are close to him say he has deep pockets, too, out there.
That's true. That's absolutely true. He won't pay for a thing. Oh, he's angry. Now, why would he be angry with Tito? Nothing's happened yet. Tito hasn't insulted it, or did he?
No.
Maybe he did.
Tito sort of outsmarted him there, and Tito might have said something to him as well that we didn't hear.
That's very, very likely. Tito, he has been known to deliver a crisp remark or two.
He certainly is. He certainly has. Standing wrist lock now by Lex. Maintaining control here.
They're power moves, Gorilla.
A whole lifetime has to be devoted to look like that, Alfred.
Oh, gosh, absolutely.
Can't you spend a couple of hours in the gym here and there?
He probably practically lives in a gymnasium, but it doesn't mean he neglects his wrestling skills because he's very, very well honed for that type of combat.
Just like a friend of mine went to see tremendous pianist, Andre Previn. And after the performance, went back in the dressing room area and said to Andre, I'd give 10 years of my life to be able to play like that.
The following tag team contest is scheduled.
Take a look at that!
What is it? I don't know what it is. But whatever it is, it's wrong. Wait, it's like one of the Nasty Boys. The Nasty Boys.
Oh, the WWF Tag Team Champions, the Nasty Boys. What's this? Look at this! I don't believe it!
They are the Nasty Boys.
You know what? And they got guts! What do you think, Vince?
That was wrong. Their opponents. I'd rather kiss the head shrinkers.
It's Monday Night Raw! Here we go, Hudson, Civic Center in Poughkeepsie, and take a look!
What a tag match this is going to be. You're not going to see tags. You're not going to see step over toe holds. You're not going to see wrestling. Who knows what you're going to see? This is going to be a fight.
Don't forget, folks, we're still working on getting that special footage from the Big Apple at the awards dinner. We're doing our best. We'll try to get it to you.
You want me to go back?
This is going to be
You want me to go back to the truck and see how they're doing?
No, you wouldn't. What help would you be back there?
I'm very helpful.
You'd be about as much help as this guy is right here.
What about if we have here the Nasty Boys squaring off against the Head Shrinkers?
That won't come up again.
Like him sitting next to you on a trip to Europe. This won't be a wrestling match. This will be a human sacrifice.
It'll be a street ball, no question about that.
You know what I'm
He wants
concerned
the
with?
pit stop.
I'll tell you right now, where is Alpha?
Alpha, very conspicuous.
But I saw him earlier. I was sure I did. He's in the building someplace.
How could you mistake seeing or not seeing Alpha?
I don't know about that, Bobby the Brain. He didn't drill him on soon, but you know that a real wrestlers are pretty bad when they give each other headbutts. Whoa! I guess we're going to find out now who's really nasty.
Incidentally, many things in order for the Nasty Boys stepping aside and letting the Megamaniacs get a crack at Money Incorporated at WrestleMania 9, Brain. For all the marbles.
I want to see that match, Head Shrinkers and Steiners at WrestleMania.
Oh, big double backdrop. That'll take some of the starch out of you.
It may be cold outside, McMahon, but it's hot in here because it's what? It's uncooked. Uncooked. And uncooked. It's right. He's as soft as a grape.
Hook of the leg, but only a 2 count. Referee's going to have his hands full, maintaining some semblance of order in this one.
The match has only been on about 3 minutes, and already he can't keep him out of the ring. There's 3 guys in the ring right now. Come on, ref, do your job. Can you see these 4 in a luau?
What a tremendous effort on the part of the superstars here at WWF to deal with this 1993 blizzard here on the East Coast and still get here for Monday Night Raw.
Bobby LeBron, I think the only time you're going to see these 2 in a luau would be if they had an apple in their mouths.
What did he say? He's gone. I don't know.
What did he say?
Sounds like you hit a mouthful of marbles. Quick tags, continuity on the part of the former champions. You know, the head shrinker's brain seemed to be a little bit lost without Alpha.
Well, Alpha's here. I saw him earlier. You know, you just don't see people like him walking around. He's here. Who knows where he is?
Well, if he's here, he should be out there.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, it's a little role reversal. One of the nasty boys taking a bite out of one of the head shrinkers.
Little late lunchtime. Well, this one a long way from being over, but we got to step aside here. We'll be right back.
The television wrapped around their throats. They've used the steps. This has been a fight.
I thought the referee was going to disqualify everybody.
Well, he can't keep his eyes on all the action. He don't know who's legal, who's illegal.
What a tremendous tag team matchup.
You know what illegal is, don't you?
Yes, a sick bird.
During the break, you noticed one of the nasty boys grabbed a small child from the crowd and beat one of the head
He
shrinkers
did
over the head with it.
Will you stop? I'm going to have this guy taken out of here. Whoever he is.
Pass me that lead pipe, would you please?
Very little rhyme or reason to this one. They've just been beating each other to a pulp.
One good thing.
Trigger's been a rubber. Put it over.
Oh, slam on the concrete.
You know, there's one good thing.
Samu.
On Sunday afternoons on All-American with me and Gene Okerlund, right here on the USA Network, we don't have to put up with McMahon. I got enough troubles with Okerlund.
No, but you're going to have to wear a toga, I understand.
I'm not wearing a toga.
On All-American, too.
Of course, All-American, 12 noon on USA Network.
I'm not wearing a toga.
Bobby the Brain Heenan, the togaless Bobby the Brain Heenan.
My luck, they give me a see-through toga.
And Mean Gene Okerlund.
Oh, I can't wait to see that.
Are you wearing a toga?
On All-American? I'm not out here.
Forget it. Sitting next to him, you've gone now.
Oh, look at this. Perched high up there. Top turnbuckle.
But that won't hurt him.
Was empty.
But that won't hurt him. It'll stun him. But it won't hurt him.
He tries for Lou. Oh, no, go! Ball goes. I got a fairy put in the face. Oh, he's back over the world. Oh, welcome. Oh, it's a
It's on a roll here now.
Sykes is now just lost it. Look at this. He won't hurt him.
Double headbanger. That's not going to help. He didn't do his homework. Another attempt at a double backdrop. But no, he got hammered. He nailed them both.
Who is legal in this match?
What's the difference, man?
Look, they're out on the floor now.
The action is going to the floor here at Poughkeepsie. All four men now outside the ring.
Where are they going? Where are they going?
Headed for the locker. They're into the concession area. Come on. They're into the groceries.
Mustard, popcorn, pickles.
Referee calling for the bell. I guess he's seen enough.
I guess you can have it your way, right?
Holy mackerel. Some more referees have come out, but there's no stopping these guys. He's still banging him in the head.
Look at that! Look at that!
He's covered with mustard.
very proud family, aren't they?
Oh, absolutely.
Think they'll be proud of their little boy when he comes home without the gold?
Win, lose, or draw, they will be proud of the Hitman.
Whoopee.
How many people could say that about you, Brain?
I don't need people to be proud of me.
No,
There's
just,
that one
just
woman
just
at
to
the,
give you cash, right?
Yes. There's that one woman at the bank at Beverly Hills. She always says, "Good morning, Mr. Heenan." That's all I care about.
Right.
Hands me my receipt. That's all.
I understand a lot of cash being spent at Caesar's Palace. The big renovation now underway with just 2 weeks and counting to the big one. A whole lot of changes taking place out there, Brain.
I understand you're going to feel like you're sitting in the Coliseum at Rome.
That's it.
Well, there won't be lions there, will there?
How many thumbs down do you think we'll get?
There won't be lions there, will there?
I don't know. Perhaps.
I don't like lions.
And elephants.
I don't mind elephants.
And camels.
I don't smoke.
Nice move by Owen.
You know, I got some friends that would love to watch this on pay-per-view. And I've seen them misplace my credit card. Can I borrow yours?
Get lost.
I'll pay you back as soon as...
Forget about it.
Well, then forget them too, then. Not that good of friends.
I guess they weren't.
Sponges.
Nice underhook here. Maintaining control of that left arm and shoulder.
I'll tell you something about Owen Hart. I understand he works out constantly with his brother, Bret the Hitman, when the time is available.
Yeah.
Now, do you think two heart brains together equal one?
Equal one what?
Brain. Well, you know, they're Canadian. You lose so much on the exchange. Maybe I'm wrong.
Could you, excuse me, sir, could you find out what happened to the rest of that chicken? I need it right now. Yeah, the one that was oozy.
You know what I did? I saw him out when I was coming back from my phone call.
Yes.
You know what they were doing?
The yellow stuff was dripping down there.
They were running hot water over it. I said, what are you doing? He said, chicken soup.
Chicken soup.
It's not for me. No. I don't want to bite into something that can bite me back.
Every match at WrestleMania 9, a classic. All three titles on the line. Oh, nice move there, reverse monkey flip.
How can he be that agile in those big baggy pants?
What has that got to do with anything?
Look at this. Whoa!
Over the top rope. Found the mark. This youngster is something.
Well, that's why they call him the Rocket. I mean, he goes up, he goes down, he goes over the top, he goes underneath.
High crossbody, hooks the leg. He got him.
He got him.
Very impressive victory.
Look at that pair of pants.
Oh, look at this. It's the Giant Gonzalez. Where's he going?
Any place he wants to go.
He has no business out there.
The match is over. You go tell him to leave. I know what he's doing.
I don't think Owen has seen it yet. Oh, he has now.
Well, see ya.
I'll see ya. Let me out of here.
He's smarter than I thought.
Hey, he knows, dummy, huh?
And the yellow stripe down his back goes good with his hair. Look at the size of that man. He's a monster.
I'm here to inform you people about something. The Giant Gonzalez was scheduled to take on 10, 20, 30 different opponents right now. But as soon as those cowards found out who they were set to go into the ring against, they packed up their bags and hit the back door running. And that's exactly the reason that you don't see The Undertaker anywhere in this arena.
Smart move.
Because he's just like all those other cowards. He's scared to death. Well, I'm here to tell you that the Giant Gonzalez is not going to stand around and wait until WrestleMania to get his hands on The Undertaker. He's going to search and destroy The Undertaker. Heed the words of the Giant Gonzalez.
Undertaker, I will bury you wherever you are.
Look at the size of that man. Whipple is not the biggest guy in the world. I mean, the guy's not going to play for the Celtics. But look at the size of that man. You better hide, Undertaker.
He don't have to hide. He's waiting. In fact, right now, let's go to The Undertaker. By Mr. Perfect.
When I was in Minnesota years ago, I taught him how to play hockey. Yes.
You obviously taught him everything.
Everything. I'm glad you picked up on it.
Good thing he dumped you.
Now, there's a gentleman. There's There's a man that's going to set the 90s on their ear right here in the WWF.
The narcissist, Lex Luger.
You're right. Whoever drew that, he is in love with himself. Don't you wish you could be?
Me? Yeah.
Don't you wish you loved yourself like Luger loves himself?
No. I think he's disgusting.
Why? Why? Because a man appreciates a good-looking face, good-looking hair, good clothes, great body, great ring attire, great skills. I mean, anything wrong with liking that? I mean, feel like yourself.
No, nothing wrong with liking that. I find something wrong with loving that.
I don't. I think you should.
Oh, please. Yeah, you and he are obviously cut from the same mold, right?
Look at that specimen. Wow. The devil rattled in.
Well, she was way beyond some of the barracudas I've seen you with.
Hey.
Oh. Come on, get the mirror out of there, and let's get this thing going.
Look at that physique. There's Yokozuna's sister again.
It is not Yokozuna's sister. Why do you keep saying that?
It is. Name's Trixie.
Just one of the many big matches coming up in just 2 weeks. Mr. Perfect facing Lex Luger at WrestleMania 9.
You better go back to hanging around with hockey pucks and basketballs and baseballs and Wade Boggs and all that. Because I'll tell you something, Perfect. If you're listening, if not, someone relay it to him. He won't listen to me anyway, he never did. This man is going to make a fool out of you. The only reason you were ever perfect is because you had an affiliation with me. Without me, pal, you can't...
Am I mistaken, Brain, or did I not hear, not too very long ago, you referred to Mr. Perfect as the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time?
Yes, I did say that.
One more.
But that's because I was handling his cash. I was handling his career. When I dumped him...
Oh, when he dumped you,
Never mind, I don't want to talk to you.
Don't talk to me.
Whoa!
Well, the latest edition of Spotlight Magazine right now. On the cover, of course, Mr. Perfect himself, and inside, Mr. Perfect's predictions on WrestleMania 9. You won't want to miss that.
Look at that. Look at that. Get a big shot. Don't show the magazine when the narcissist has a man pressed over his head like a child.
How many guys has he knocked out to date, Brain?
Everyone he's been in the ring with.
Yeah, what does that tell you?
Tells me the man is capable of taking Perfect. Oh, there it is.
Tells me something's not kosher, Brain.
What do you mean?
You don't just knock all your opponents out, one right after the other.
Look at that little finger.
Well, naturally, the guy's unconscious.
The narcissist! Lex Luger!
The narcissist!
I said that. I said that too. Oh, please go out with me, Lex. Please, Lex. Come here, Lex.
What a confrontation it will be at Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada on April 4th. When the narcissist Lex Luger faces Mr. Perfect. A main event in itself. Come on, ref, don't just stand there. Do something.
He's not done yet. He's having a good time. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who's the fairest of them all? Narcissist. Lex Luger. Oh, I can hear it. I hear it every day in my head. Mostly because he calls me and tells me that.
Boy, this guy must be kicking back some heavy bucks to you, Ray.
He's just a good friend.
Yeah.
A real good friend of mine. Hit me with a most muscular. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Director, I need another half hour here. We're going to show more.
It's time for the Event Center. Here exclusive here in Fayetteville. Gorilla Monsoon, His Lordship, Alfred Hayes, as we take a look at that filthy pig Skinner.
Really good. That's no way to speak about this
You
young
want some
man.
more descriptive adjectives for this guy? I'll give it to you.
Oh, you're very positive with that. I didn't know that.
What a matchup this is going to be. Wait till you hear the ovation for Owen Hart. The Rocket, Owen Hart, younger brother Alfred.
Oh, yes, that's
2 weeks
highly
and
possible.
counting to the big one, WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas, Nevada. Caesar's Palace, the home of champions, hosting this tremendous event. It'll be Bret the Hitman Hart to face Yokozuna.
I think it's going to be the shake-up of Bret the Hitman Hart's career as the World Wrestling Federation champion.
How on earth, Alfred, do you give away 300 pounds almost and come out on top?
Well, that's what I've been trying to figure out. I keep pointing that out to you, but you have incredible faith in the abilities of Bret the Hitman Hart to retain his championship. I don't know how.
You know why I think that way, Albert? I think because when you are the champion, it's the opponent who has to beat you. You don't have to beat him. The only way you can lose the title is on a pinfall or submission. You know that Bret the Hitman Hart is not going to submit. And you know how hard it is to pin the excellence of execution.
It is. It's very, very hard. But Bret the Hitman is a very aggressive champion. He's never gone in the ring just to keep his title. He's always gone in there to thrash the opposition. And I think that's where he may come unstuck against Yokozuna.
Well, he certainly has been defending the title an awful lot. In fact, more than any other champion in the history of the WWF. What a week this is for All-American Wrestling. We're going to see Kamala in action. Also a special interview with the narcissist, Lex Luger. And also we're going to have comments from Harvey Whippleman, that little fountain of misinformation, and the big, almost 8-foot-tall Giant Gonzalez. How about that?
Well, I think Whippleman has shocked the entire world with his introduction of this huge 8-foot-tall, or nearly 8-foot-tall specimen, Giant Gonzalez, and I really want to hear what Whippleman has to say. I think he's got some really shocking news for everybody concerned in the World Wrestling Federation.
And hats off to Mean Gene Okerlund and Bobby the Brain Heenan, co-hosts of All-American, for putting together a tremendous feature matchup. Undefeated Native American Tatanka taking on Blake Beverly.
Well, I can't wait for that one. I think that Blake Beverly is probably a very underestimated one-on-one wrestler. He's got the skills that can take him to the very top, but Tatanka is on a mission.
You know, we saw those two beauties, Alfred, wandering around the Big Apple there in Manhattan. The two of them together couldn't get locked up. Well, maybe they could, Alfred.
I think they could indeed. I tell you something, if Heenan doesn't get himself locked up, Gene Okerlund will certainly assist him.
What a bridge there by Owen, and look at this. The Rocket showing us what it's all about, outmaneuvering Skinner.
He does have those tremendous heart skills, all inherited genes from the father. He was a great wrestler, and his boys are certainly following in his footsteps, maybe even transcending his footsteps.
I understand, your lordship, that the Hart family is taking a complete floor at Caesar's Palace. They're going to need a floor.
They're going to need it for
there
all
was
those hearts.
13 children.
Oh, golly.
That's just what they could count.
Old Stu had a lot of heart, eh?
He certainly did.
Look at this, a celebration here by Skinner.
Premature.
Yes, he thinks he's got Owen beaten. He doesn't know he's dealing with a heart spirit, for want of a better word.
It will unquestionably, Alfred, be one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time. It'll go down in the record books, in the annals. WrestleMania 9. Unbelievable event.
Well, how about the Money Incorporated tag team combination who are going to put their skills together to defend their tag team title?
Well, that's the other half of the big main event, the Mega Maniacs. Talking about Brutus the Barber Beefcake and the return of the immortal Hulk Hogan. The price of admission alone, Alfred, that match there deserves it.
Well, I think it came as a shock to the $1 Million Man Ted DiBiase, and of course to IRS, to have to go in the ring against two fellows such as the Mega Maniacs.
Neck breaker by Skinner. Could be all over here. What a surprise victory this could be. Oh, look at that.
Well, he was a little nonchalant there, a little cavalier. Oh, look at him smiling.
Big
That
mistake.
is, oh, so silly, really, under the circumstances.
You guys spent too much time in the swamp.
Something's wrong. He was very disdainful.
Small package by the Rocket. He got him. Let's go up and get the official word. Owen Hart pulling this one right out of the basket. A tremendous victory over that pig Skinner. The Rocket, Owen Hart, looking forward to his brother's title defense at WrestleMania 9. We'll be back.
He ruled the ring.
The success here in the WWF, headed for the big one, April 4th, Las Vegas, Nevada, WrestleMania 9. Caesars Palace hosting this tremendous event. And Las Vegas, Alfred, is rapidly becoming the family entertainment capital of the world, and WrestleMania certainly will add to that.
It certainly will. You're absolutely right there. In the meantime, here the head shrinkers going against Jesse Storm and Mark Mean. And I tell you something, I would like to be in those fellows' shoes, because here they're going to send a very, very strong message of intimidation.
Well, they will have an easy time of it with these two youngsters, no question in my mind. But come April 4th, come WrestleMania 9, it'll be an altogether different ball game, because they're going to be facing some real tough competition, and here they are right now, the All-Americans.
Head shrinkers, everyone knows that you wrestle wild and out of control. Well, here's our control. Head shrinkers, we've met all challenges all our lives, and in WrestleMania, when the people bark, it drives him crazy.
Confidence abounding in the Steiner family, and rightfully so, Brain, I think.
Can I get some water, please?
Will you stop with the water? Oh, here it comes. Double face slam. That'll just about put the lights out for anybody. How about it, all our friends over there in the UK? Sky Sports is the only way for you to be part of WrestleMania 9. It's going to be Midnight Madness, 12 o'clock p.m. Brain. Or is it a.m.? It's midnight. No matter how you look at it.
Excitement and Alfred Hayes. Let's go to this exclusive.
Why do you interrupt me when I'm talking to the camera?
Well, this is it. Our exclusive feature for All-American Wrestling. Gorilla Monson along with his lordship, Alfred Hayes, and those two beauties, Alfred, wandering around the Big Apple there in Manhattan.
You know what the weather situation is up here anyway. It's the worst.
The blizzard of 93.
Yes, worst blizzard for 100 years.
Neither one of those guys got blown away. Oh, tremendous ovation for the undefeated Native American, Tatanka.
There's a cute little girl there. Maybe a Lumbee Indian girl.
A Lumbee Indian?
No, Lumbee.
Oh, Lumbee.
With a B.
She doesn't look very lumpy to me.
Like a stinger. I tell you, here we're going to get a chance to see just how good Blake Beverly is, because he really is a skillful wrestler. He and his brother have dominated to an extent the ranks of World Wrestling Federation tag team. But here, one-on-one, you'll see how good one.
Oh, nice backdrop by the Native American, who has a tremendous date with Destiny coming up very shortly.
And look at this.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Yes, he's making me eat my words, Gorilla.
He certainly is. Oh, you're used to that, Alfred.
Well, I've done that a few times, I must admit.
You resemble that remark.
I don't like that diet, though, of having to eat my own words.
Oh, look at this. Beautiful hip lock. By Tatanka, reverse knife edge. Finds the mark and another one. Hoping, Tatanka is, that he'll be able to enjoy this kind of success in Caesars Palace on April 4th, as he has a golden opportunity to get his hands on that coveted Intercontinental Championship belt, currently being worn by Shawn Michaels.
And don't you just know that Shawn Michaels is paying very, very close attention to this particular bout. He's watching everything that takes place here, doing his homework.
Oh! Well, referee asked him to let the guy go.
What? He's trying to make a comeback here. He's staging another stand there.
Well, you can't only do it verbally, you have to do it physically. Power slam and a beauty by Blake.
Well, he surprised me there. He kicked out that rather strongly, so there must still be a lot of reserve energy and strength left in this fellow, this Native American, noted for his stamina.
You know, Alfred, perhaps Mean Gene Okerlund and Bobby the Brain Heenan will get down into the Bowery section of Manhattan, because not too many people ever come out of there once they go in, Albert.
Is that what you're hoping for?
I'm hoping.
No,
I'm leaning in it. Can you imagine, Alfred, what Mean Gene Okerlund is going to look like in a toga at WrestleMania?
Disgusting.
Oh.
Despicable.
And the Brain?
Dreadful.
Understand the Brain's toga is going to have a tail on it, Alfred.
A tail?
A weasel tail.
Oh, I see.
Suplex coming up. Who's going to get it? It looks like Blake got it, yes.
Well, I think Blake lost the balance there. I think he wanted to make that a delayed suplex, but he couldn't get that delayed part in, and therefore he's not going to trap Tatanka with that move. Tatanka has taken a lot of punishment, though.
Well, he's taken everything that Blake can dish out, and so far it's proven not to be enough.
Absolutely, he has a lot of energy.
High cross body, Blake rolls over. Could be a big upset now.
And that is the strength of this fellow. He may make some minor errors here and there, but he soon rectifies them. And I'm sure Shawn Michaels, the champion watching this, is really wondering what he's got to do to pin a fellow as elusive as this chap.
You know, it's so important, Alfred, for Tatanka to go into WrestleMania with that undefeated streak intact. It'll just be one more feather in his cap.
Well, he's got to hang on to that particular record very heavily. Oh, my word!
The motor's running. The feet are moving. It's a war dance by Tatanka.
And Beverly is trying to stop that happening. He's doing his best to slow that down. He certainly doesn't like the trend of events now.
Tomahawk chop finds the mark. Well, everyone knows that Blake has had plenty of opportunities, Alfred.
Well, he has had in this match, but he couldn't keep those shoulders down. And you know something, I really get the feeling that Tatanka has used this match as a warming up, a honing of his skills.
Oh, look at this! It's the fireman's carry, and he got him! He dropped him, knocked the wind out of him! It's over! Let's go up and get the official word! Tatanka continues the undefeated streak and will take it directly to Las Vegas, Nevada for WrestleMania 9, where he faces Shawn Michaels.
These WWF figures, check out those pythons. Fury of the Hitman. And the bite of the Bulldog. Power, WWF. Speedy, Sergeant Slaughter. Perfectly ridiculous. Perfection. Oh, laying down the law. Perfect. You WWF figures got the power. It's lights out. WWF Power Catcher. Jetzt neu von Hasbro.
Ich glaube, ich kennen auch die World Wrestling Federation Fans zu Hause. Tito Santana, El Matador, marschiert ein. Ein absoluter Publikumsliebling und auch ein Liebling von mir, das gebe ich ganz offen zu. Vereint Kraft, Mut und Technik. Arbeitet sich im Ring immer weiter nach oben.
Obwohl für ihn gibt es ja kaum noch große Höhen zu erreichen. Er war ja schon Intercontinental Champion unter anderem. Aber er ist immer noch, auch in seinem schon etwas betagteren Alter, muss man jetzt schon fast sagen, einer der Stars.
Ja, und hier kommt sein Partner, Virgil. Und die beiden passen wirklich ausgezeichnet zusammen. Auch Virgil ja ein exzellenter Techniker im Ring, der sich allerdings diese Technik ähnlich eben wie El Matador durch hartes Training, viele Wiederholungen erarbeitet hat. Also beides nicht die talentiertesten Wrestler von Natur aus, aber unheimlich trainingsfleißig. Und deshalb denke ich doch mal auch Carsten Lieblinge von uns beiden.
Ja, das muss ich sagen. Ich meine, es ist ja bekannt, dass der Günther und ich zumindest mal die Techniker bevorzugen. Und wir haben auch schon festgestellt, dass die meisten World Wrestling Federation Fans das ähnlich sehen. Da geht einfach was ab im Ring, da wird Bewegung, Schnelligkeit und Action geboten. Und das werden wir jetzt mal sehen, wenn Blake und Virgil es miteinander zu tun haben. Sie beginnen natürlich mit dem üblichen Lock und dann ein sehr schneller Armdrag von Blake. Kann ein bisschen die pomadierten Haare in Ordnung bringen.
Ja, der Armdrag war wirklich vom Allerfeinsten, unheimlich schnell. Da war auch Virgil überrascht, der sich erst mit ein bisschen einer Boxeinlage die Arm stimmen wollte. Haben wir auch hier wieder Muhammad Ali nachempfunden, auch das Schuhwerk. Vielleicht ist das ein heimlicher Fan von ihm. Und da hier sehr schnell ein Reversal von Virgil. Aber auch dieser Ellbogen nicht von schlechten Eltern.
Ja, und Blake Beverly ist ja auch ein bulliger Typ. Das haben wir auch hier gerade eben bei dem Shoulderblock gesehen. Er setzt nach. Virgil weicht aus. Das macht er sehr gut. Er
Einmal
bringt
oben, einmal unten.
Ja, bringt Blake ein bisschen durcheinander und da das Crucifix. Aber Blake kommt raus. Das war eine überraschende Aktion. Die habe ich von Virgil überhaupt noch nicht gesehen.
Ein Dropkick aus dem Stand. Also Virgil wird echt, er überrascht auch mich damit immer besser. Lernt sich immer neue Techniken an, verfeinert die alten. Also der ist wirklich sehr, sehr ernst zu nehmen und er ist im Gegensatz zu El Matador noch einer der Jüngeren im Ring. Also er hat noch eine große Zukunft in der World Wrestling Federation vor sich.
Ein Whip-In nun von ihm und ein hervorragender Armdrag wieder. Blake sollte jetzt doch mal langsam wechseln, sollte zu seinem Partner und Bruder Bo hinüberkommen. Side-Headlock von Virgil. Und da passiert genau das, was wir schon so oft angesprochen haben. Ein bisschen ein Tempowechsel, aber Blake ist natürlich routiniert und kontert mit dem Side-Suplex.
Und da ist der Wechsel von dir angesprochen. Muss natürlich auch dazu kommen. Schön gekontert wirklich von Blake. Jetzt also Bo im Ring. Er beschäftigt sich weiter mit Virgil. Er scheint Schwierigkeiten zu haben mit dem rechten Bein. Davon jetzt alle hier bei diesem Flying Body Press nichts zu sehen. Das Cover misslingt. Bo kommt raus. Sofort wieder der Angriff auf den Arm. Ein bisschen Tempowechsel und da der Wechsel mit dem Partner.
Ja, aber das war natürlich auch eben eine sehr, sehr schnelle Aktion, die dem Cover vorausging. Das war wunderbar gemacht und sehr schön mitgedacht von Virgil. Bo und Tito Santana bearbeiten sich und dann ein schöner Backflip von Tito, ein Armdrag und er hat das Kommando an sich gerissen, aber immer wieder achtet er auf Bos Partner Blake. Die beiden darf man nie aus den Augen lassen.
Ja, auch der Ringrichter ist natürlich angehalten, da ein bisschen Auge drauf zu werfen bei den Tag-Teams, dass die Partner auch wirklich das Abstandsseil in der Hand halten. Weiter dürfen sie ja nicht weg zum Wechsel. Hier war es perfekt vorgeführt. Ein gemeinsames Manöver von Virgil und Tito Santana und gleich noch ein Wechsel. Jetzt geht es erstmal auf den Arm von Bo los.
Ja, das ist natürlich auch sehr gut. Häufige Wechsel. Das ist natürlich das A und O beim Tag Team Wrestling. Und diese beiden, Tito Santana und Virgil, haben ja schon oft gegeneinander gekämpft. Sind also schon sehr gut eingespielt aufeinander. Und hier wollte Blake den Ringrichter ablenken. Das hat sich auch ein bisschen ausgezahlt. Tito scheint jetzt doch ein bisschen besser ins Spiel zu kommen.
Das scheint aber auch nur so. Schön weicht er hier diesen Shoulderblock aus. Bo springt ins Leere, beziehungsweise natürlich in die Ringecke. Das Leere nur, was den Gegner betrifft. Und da wird er im Seil festgehakt. El Matador muss loslassen.
Es sind viele Kleinigkeiten, die hier die hervorragenden Wrestler auszeichnen. Es ist jetzt nicht unbedingt ein absolutes Technikfeuerwerk, aber wichtig ist natürlich auch, dass man die Aktionen des Gegners mit in sein eigenes Verhalten einbezieht. Hier zum Beispiel hat Bo gemerkt, was er machen kann. Er kann sich befreien mit einem Bodyslam. Aber Blake versiebt die Chance, haut den Elbow-Drop daneben und Tito kann wieder in Ruhe wechseln.
Es kostet natürlich auch sehr viel Kraft, so große Gegner wie gerade die Beverly Brothers mit Technik permanent zu beschäftigen. Man muss ja diese schweren Gewichte durch die Luft stemmen, durch den Ring ziehen. Da empfiehlt es sich wirklich ein bisschen Tempo rauszunehmen und mal mit einem Armdreher und so weiter zu agieren.
Aber Virgil muss sich jetzt mit beiden Beverly Brothers auseinandersetzen. Und da muss er natürlich den kürzeren ziehen. Ein hinterhältiger Tritt von Bo ging der ganzen Aktion voraus. Virgil ahnte, dass Blake kommen würde, aber die beiden haben ihn dann doch dem Erdboden gleich gemacht. Und hier ein Clothesline aufs oberste Seil. Oh, jetzt sehe ich schwarz für Virgil und seinen Partner Tito Santana. Jetzt sind die Beverly Brothers so richtig auf Touren.
Haben auch schön gewechselt. Jetzt wieder Blake an der Reihe. El Matador hat den Ringrichter kurz abgelenkt. Backbreaker hier gegen Virgil, den geht es jetzt wirklich an den Kragen. Das Cover 1, 2. Da wollte schon Tito Santana in den Ring, aber noch kann sich Virgil aus eigener Kraft befreien. Aber er sollte jetzt wirklich versuchen, wie auch immer in die Ecke zu kommen zum Wechsel.
Das ist Bo tatsächlich jetzt im Ring. Ja, wie gesagt, das ist schon mal relativ leicht, die beiden miteinander zu verwechseln. Sie sehen sich sehr ähnlich, aber beide sind hervorragende Wrestler und zeigen das jetzt in dieser Phase. Die Anfangsoffensive gehörte mit Sicherheit Virgil und Tito Santana. Doch die Beverly Brothers haben sie immer besser in diesen Kampf gefunden. Und nun wechseln sie natürlich sehr häufig, drehen so richtig auf. Und doch kann sich Virgil noch mal befreien gegen Blake.
Tito Santana feuert ihn kräftig an. Und Inverted Atomic Drop soll wohl kommen. Erstmal der Bear Hug. Ja, der kräftig gebeutelte Virgil wird hier nochmal in die Mangel genommen.
Ja, ich glaube allerdings, wenn er noch einmal rauskommt zu Tito, dann geht es noch mal rund, denn die Beverly Brothers sind jetzt doch beide abwechselnd im Ring und Tito wartet schon seit längerer Zeit.
Whip-In und noch einmal muss sich Virgil zu Boden werfen lassen, aber da kommt Tito von der Seite. Das ist natürlich nicht erlaubt, aber es hilft zumindest dem Gegner in diesem Fall, dem Partner natürlich Virgil, dem Cover zu entkommen. Wieder schöner Wechsel hier von den Beverly Brothers. Das machen sie wirklich ausgezeichnet und Virgil sollte, wenn er das nächste Mal einem Griff entweichen kann, wirklich versuchen, sofort in die Ecke zu kommen.
Aber stattdessen probiert er den Sunset Flip und er funktioniert auch noch. Aber Bo weiß natürlich ganz genau, er muss schnell wieder auf die Beine kommen, muss Virgil beschäftigen und ihn vor allen Dingen daran hindern, zu El Matador zu gelangen, denn sonst sehe ich schwarz für die Beverly Brothers aus Shaker Heights, Ohio.
Ja, Tito Santana, vollkommen ausgeruht ist er jetzt nach diesen fast 3 Minuten, die er jetzt draußen steht. Wenn er also jetzt tatsächlich in den Ring kommen sollte, dann glaube ich, geht es den Beverly Brothers schlecht. Ja, Virgil, das hast du gut gemacht, das ausgestreckte Bein, aber jetzt schau, dass du in die Ecke kommst. Nütz die kurze Verwirrung aus von Bo.
Wir müssen natürlich unparteiisch sein, aber wir wünschen uns, dass Virgil zu Tito Santana gelangt, damit dieser Kampf noch einmal so richtig spannend wird. Denn ansonsten wird er wohl langweilig werden. Und tatsächlich Wechsel von beiden und jetzt wird es bestimmt noch mal rund gehen.
Der Blake gegen El Matador heißt das Matchup jetzt. Ein paar kräftige Faustschläge, ein Bodyslam und sehen sich diese Entschlossenheit an von El Matador. Ein Clothesline übers oberste Seil und dann kommt dem Bo gerade recht. Ein Bodyslam noch gegen ihn, ein Dropkick. Und jetzt sind beide draußen.
Das war eigentlich genau das, was wir erwarten mussten, wenn Tito Santana noch einmal in den Ring kommt. Die Beverly Brothers diskutieren und das nutzt Tito Santana erneut, um Blake in den Ring zu ziehen. Und Virgil ist auch soweit wieder fit. Ein Slingshot hier von Tito Santana. Er setzt nach. Da ist der Flying Form, sein Finish Move. Sofort das Cover. Aber der Ringrichter ist durch Virgil abgelenkt und das nutzt Bo zu einem Leg Drop, schiebt seine Partner raus und kann jetzt selbst, obwohl kein eigentlicher Wechsel stattgefunden hat, weitermachen.
Ja, der Ringrichter, wie gesagt, von Virgil abgelenkt. Das war ein schlechter Dienst, den er hier El Matador geleistet hat, aber der versucht erneut mit einem Cover und diesmal kommt er durch. Der Kampf ist entschieden. Virgil und Tito Santana haben diesen Kampf gewonnen.
Ja, und wir verabschieden uns schon mal. Gleich werden Sie noch die Vorschau sehen. Und dann hoffen wir natürlich, dass wir Sie am Samstag um 22 Uhr bei RTL
Federation cannot compare to the man that's beyond perfection, the narcissist Lex Luger, and he'll be in action.
What about tag team action? What about Fat 2 hits the move? The head breakers, yeah!
There will be a special tribute to the first inductee to the WWF Hall of Fame, Andre the Giant, later on in the program. But look who's headed to the squared circle. Oh yeah, big smile on the face of Crush. Squaring off against that evil clown Doink at WrestleMania next weekend.
And Doink is a man that specializes in taking smiles off of people's faces, and he'll take that one right off of Crush's. That's not a smile, that's a silly grin he's got there.
Oh, really? To prove it at Caesar's Palace, bottom line, it's going to be on fire because of big men like Crush that are going to be ready.
Crush against Doink, I would suggest we're going to see quite an aggressive style match in one, employing quite a bit of wrestling knowledge and technique as well.
Well, you won't see any from that guy right there. He doesn't know a wrist lock from a wristwatch.
Are you talking about Lee Armstrong?
No, I'm talking about Crush, and you know it. You want to see some wrestling ability, Doink's going to show it to him.
I see. And Doink might be faced with something like that. And then something like that. suggest to you that Crush will put the quietus on Doink, much like he's doing right now with Lee Armstrong. Take a look at this. And Doink can get a view from high above. He comes down to the canvas. Go get him, Crush.
He's got a pineapple juice. He's going to make Doink juice in WrestleMania.
Crush, the original Hawaiian punch, and there's a Hawaiian clothesline. We spoke to Crush's opponent at WrestleMania earlier on. Here's Doink.
I've done some parties in my time, but next week, the biggest party ever, WrestleMania 9. And I've been gifted with the best toys in the world.
Well, what do you think? Did you hear that? He's got a big surprise in store for Crush at WrestleMania.
After what Doink did to Crush, I'll guarantee you, there's going to be a surprise, but it's going to be the booby prize, and Doink's going to get it.
Well, you all recall what happened when Doink took his arm off, it would appear, and clobbered Crush from behind. What will he come up with at WrestleMania? And will he be able to escape this particular maneuver? Oh, yeah, Crush crushing the cranium of his opponent, Lee Armstrong, and this one's all over. Fans all over the world looking forward to WrestleMania, looking forward as well in the United Kingdom to not just WrestleMania, but to the release of a special wrestling album. And right now, let's take you to a music video entitled appropriately, What Else But Ralph.
Listening to what my dad had to say, and listening to what my pregnant wife Deborah had to say. And then one night it hit me, boom! I sat straight up in bed, and I said, Duggan, give yourself a kick in the pants. Sure, you're down, sure, you're hurt, but pull yourself up by the bootstraps. And from that day on, I decided not only to get my body into shape, but to get a board, a 100% All-American made board to take to Yokozuna. So Hacksaw Jim Duggan is on a mission. And that mission is to avenge myself, avenge my family, and avenge my flag. For I'm taking aim at Yokozuna with a brand new All-American made 2x4. Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna must understand this. This is the land of the free and the home of the brave.
You know, if Hacksaw Jim Duggan had 1 ounce of brains, he'd turn right around and walk head first right into one of those buzzsaws instead of facing Yokozuna, because what's going to happen? He's going to get squashed flat as a bug again, except the only difference this time, Yokozuna will be the champion when he does it.
Damn, you don't know what you're talking about, King. We're talking about courage with a capital C, and that's Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I'm looking forward to Hacksaw Jim Duggan returning to action here in the World Wrestling Federation. And one day, he'll have his shot indeed against Yokozuna. Will he be champion or not when he does? Matter of some conjecture.
Did I just say he would be? If I say it, you can take it to the bank. He will be the champion.
Would you agree with that, Macho?
Absolutely not, but for the different reasons that you're thinking.
I see. Well, let's just assume that, King, you're over in the United Kingdom watching WrestleMania. Where else would you watch it?
I may be, because I've been invited over there by the royal family.
I'm sure. Now, you may be watching live, Midnight Madness and all of that. Then again, you're likely to wait for the replay the following afternoon at 4 o'clock. Monday afternoon at 4 o'clock, I can just see you
and the
sitting
Queen
there eating your words.
The Queen and I. No.
Since we're talking predictions here,
King, there's an it factor in the WWF, and at WrestleMania, the Spiners have it, and the head shrinkers don't.
Yeah. You saw that, didn't you?
do you think it's going to happen to Rick Steiner?
I know it's going to.
Uh-oh.
Valuta!
You want to do some translation there, King?
Yeah, that's it. Look at the dog-faced gremlin.
Oh, my goodness, what a maneuver! Samu, Batu, two of the toughest individuals in the World Wrestling Federation, managed by Alpha. What a matchup this is going to be. Next weekend at WrestleMania. We had an occasion to chat with the Steiner brothers a little bit earlier on, and you can bet they are very much looking forward to this opportunity, their very first WrestleMania.
Head shrinkers,
It's obvious you don't care about hurting your opponents in the ring. Well, that's right up our alley. In 1 week, we'll all find out where we stand.
Head shrinkers, if you know any prayers, you better start saying them.
There's a prayer for you right there. This guy doesn't have a prayer, and neither do the Steiners.
And Samu drops the leg. Samu and Fatu going against the Steiner brothers at WrestleMania. Live on Sky Sports. It's Midnight Madness headed to you from Las Vegas.
You know what I like about these guys? They hurt people, and they have fun doing it. They enjoy it.
Look at this now. From the top down. Crushing the chest area.
These guys are awesome. I gotta admit it.
Yeah, next, the people that are going to admit it are going to be the Steiner brothers. What do you think about that?
What a matchup at WrestleMania. Speaking of WrestleMania, after this event center, in a few moments, we'll be giving you the special contract signing courtesy of Wrestling Challenge.
Yeah, but first, let's take a look at this guy getting his face planted into the back. Now watch this, about 300 pounds. Whoa! Crash landing, I love it.
Unbelievable. What a matchup at WrestleMania.
The official signing for one half of the gigantic double main event next Sunday, April the 4th at Caesars Palace in Las Vegas, Nevada. Joining us to witness the signing of the documents is the esteemed president of the World Wrestling Federation. Please welcome the Honorable Jack Tunney.
El Presidente. They love him wherever he goes.
And with that, let me introduce to you, first of all, the challenger. From the land of the rising sun, led to the ring by Mr. Fuji. Please welcome 505-pound.
I got their numbers.
Yoko
I can get it. You and I. Speaking of numbers, Yokozuna has Bret the Hitman Hart's number, and it's 1 WrestleMania 9, Las Vegas.
I'll tell you what, Mr. Fuji, very ambitious, Brain. I don't think he's got both oars in the water, because get this Sunday night at 8 o'clock,
I think it's 8 o'clock. Yes, it is.
on a nationally televised program, Yokozuna, with only 1 week and counting to the big one, is going to have a match with the Macho Man, Randy Savage.
Well, I asked Mr. Fuji about that, and I said, Fuji, you do what you want, but when I was managing, I would never let my man that close to WrestleMania fight a competitor, fight a man, 2-time WWF champion like the Macho Man.
Well, let's face it, Brain, this is a worldwide event. And take a look, we have Japanese photographers everywhere. Guys here from Australia to cover the event. I believe there's a couple of photographers from Germany too, Brain.
They're all over the place. I saw them in the back before I came out. This is the hottest item going across the world today.
Well, you can bet on that. Oh, the tremendous ovation.
The champion, the World Wrestling Federation champion, Bret.
A standing ovation.
They're hanging from the rafters.
Is he ready? You betcha. Just oozing with confidence. There's a nice gift for that youngster. That youngster will cherish that Brain the rest of his life. I know you don't. The time for the talking is over. The time for the signing is now. And a week from now, Brain, the time for all the talking will be over.
Come on, sign your name, Hart. We know you're the WWF champion. For now.
Eye to eye.
Look at the concentration on Yokozuna. He never took his eyes off Hart.
Just a second,
He
gentlemen.
left that dressing room.
Please. Gentlemen, please take your seats for the signing.
The most coveted title on the line at Caesars Palace. And Fuji wants it bad.
He's doing the
Gentlemen,
talking.
please.
Yokozuna's not saying anything.
A little decorum for this official ceremony.
Mean Gene Okerlund trying to establish some semblance of order here. Is he going to sign in Japanese, Brain? Do you know that?
Fuji told me both. Both. Just to make it legal. I'd hate to be facing that man. And having that WWF title.
But you're not the champion.
You're watching your career and all that fame and fortune go right down the drain.
You talk like it's over. I think it is, like it's history.
If you would please sit down, I would like to have President Tunney distribute the pens, and let's get this official paperwork out of the way. Bret Hart, please sign your contract. Yokozuna, if you will sign yours.
Obviously, the contracts have been pre-read.
Oh, yeah, they have. But look at this. Yokozuna has not taken his B-R-E-T.
Will you stop?
Yokozuna has not taken his eyes off the champion. Bret Hart has looked at the fans. He's looked at Okerlund. He is worried, Monsoon. He can't focus. He can't concentrate. Look at that. He's trying to, see? Now he looks down.
Well, he's got to write.
You know how to spell his name without looking down? I can spell my name without looking down. I can write in the dark.
On the line? I doubt it.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, that makes it official. Your main event at WrestleMania. Bret the Hitman Hart facing Yokozuna for this, the World Wrestling Federation title. With that,
sure, the chair's not big enough.
Let's hear for the challenger and manager, Mr. Fuji.
It's official now, Gene Oakley. Come WrestleMania 9, Maya Yokozuna to become the new WWF Heavyweight Champion. That's for you, Bret Hart.
Can't concentrate.
Will you be quiet?
I'm a broadcast journalist. I don't like to report.
Let's get a comment from the champion, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Give up now and keep your health.
I'm going to knock you out.
Let me tell you something, Mr. Fuji and Yokozuna. You better keep one thing in mind in WrestleMania 9. I will be completely in focus. I will be 100%, and you will find out why I am the World Wrestling Federation champion.
Oh, that's focus. Look out! Yokozuna just ran the table right into the guts of the Hitman. Oh! This is ridiculous! This is uncalled for!
Uh-oh, he's gonna go up.
No!
Now I hope he doesn't hurt him. I'll tell you why. If he hurts him, there's no match.
Oh, no!
I don't know if this was right, but this was a wise thing to do.
Bret the Hitman Hart squats like a grape in the corner for Yokozuna. Look at him, he's conscious, Brain.
Yeah, but if he's hurt, if he's got lung damage or rib damage or something like that, there's no match. He may have made a mistake, Yokozuna.
Came right down on the stand.
I don't like this at all. Then again,
on the faces of everyone.
Then again, maybe he's just sending a message. Maybe he's just like a little love tap on what Bret Hart can expect at WrestleMania.
Look at this, Brain.
Yeah,
have you ever seen anybody get up after that?
No, I haven't. Not anybody. Nobody's gotten up.
Oh, look at this, Brain.
He's fighting to get up. He's trying to get up. He's up. Oh, he's up. He's on his feet. But he can't believe it. Look at that look. Yes, Yokozuna can't believe it.
Oh, Hitman's down again.
He's down. He is down.
If this were Caesar's Palace, he would be at the mercy of Yokozuna, and we would have a new champion.
He could pin him right now.
Fortunately, it's not.
Bret Hart is going to think about this every minute, every second, every hour. From now until that bell rings at Caesars, April 4th.
Don't you think that Yokozuna is going to be thinking, Brain? He hit the guy with his best shot, and the guy still got out.
No, I don't think he gave his best shot. Had he gave him his best shot,
huh?
he gave his best shot, there'd be no match. He doesn't want that. He knows what he's doing. But I didn't think And he thought Bret Hart would be up on his feet that quick. He thought maybe a half hour later. Nothing like this. No champion ever in the history of the WWF
He's getting up
has
again.
displayed
He's fighting
more guts than this man, Bret the Hitman Hart.
Well, I don't know if he's got that much guts or if he's just that dumb. He's getting up on his feet. Look
He's
at that.
got pride. He's got intestinal fortitude.
And the Japanese photographers are just clicking with those cameras. What's
He's up
happening?
again.
He's on his feet. He's walking. He's walking.
And he's breathing.
But he's hurt. He got the message. He got the message.
Perhaps injury done. We'll have to wait and find out. But what a display of courage and guts. We'll be right back after this.
He's down. He's down.
Against the Nasty Boys.
I got something more important to talk about.
Yeah, we know what that is, especially after witnessing the contract signing, Macho Man. Just how well will you fare against Yokozuna Sunday night during the march to WrestleMania?
We're only going to predict one thing right now.
When you left,
don't even listen to him.
I can't wait.
Don't even listen to him, Vince McMahon.
The next time we see the Macho Man, somebody will just slide him under the door here.
Oh, my goodness.
He'll be flatter than a pancake. I can't wait.
Maybe silence is golden, but that's not my style.
No, I would not think so.
For the Hitman, I'm going to do it for Hacksaw Jim Duggan. I'm going to do it for the zillions of people all around the world. And I'm also going to do it for myself. I'm going to take Yokozuna, and I'm going to bring him all the way down. That's just a little present for the Hitman.
Yeah, just prior to WrestleMania, the Nasty Boys taking care of business just like the Macho Man is likely to do against Yokozuna this Sunday night. The Nasty Boys, by the way, graciously stepping aside, allowing the Mega Maniacs to square off against Money Incorporated at WrestleMania. Look out here!
No.
Oh, don't tell me a double pit stop. You saw it right here. A double pit stop. Ah!
Get the king in there. We need to get him in there. Smell-o-vision.
Brian Knobs tagged in now. Tags with the little going away present there. And look out, here comes Knobs. Oh my goodness.
You're right about that.
Go to Nasty Bell.
Exactly. That's what I'm going to do with Yokozuna too. Yeah, bring him all the way down.
And the Mega Maniacs, they have their opportunity of bringing Money Incorporated all the way down at WrestleMania. And we're going to hear from the Mega Maniacs on the same occasion as we see the Macho Man take on Yokozuna. It'll be Sunday night, the march to WrestleMania. It heads your way, 8 o'clock Eastern and Pacific.
Don't be late, because it's going to be party time. Oh, yeah.
Right now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take you to a special tribute for the first inductee into the World Wrestling Federation Hall of Fame. Honors being paid to the one and the only Andre the Giant.
From Grenoble in the French Alps, weighing 476 pounds, the eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Hi again, everybody, here in the United Kingdom. Here we go with your WrestleMania report. We are 1 week away, 1 week out. Next Sunday, April the 4th at 12 midnight, from Caesar's Palace, his work ethic, perseverance, and his determination. But after what we have just witnessed, will that be enough to fight off the massive 505-pound Japanese superstar Yokozuna? Now, the other half of that gigantic double main event pits the Mega Maniacs, the immortal Hulk Hogan, Brutus the Barber Beefcake, managed by Jimmy Hart, against the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Money Incorporated. Right now, let's hear from the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, and Erwin R. Shyster. Still yet another title is on the line. Intercontinental Champion Shawn Michaels challenges this man, undefeated Native American Tatanka. WrestleMania, it's the 8-foot-tall Giant Gonzalez squaring off against the man standing by with manager Paul Bear. Right now, let's hear from The Undertaker.
In love with himself, hence the name the Narcissist. However, I would beg to differ with the view that he is beyond perfection.
Why would you beg to differ with that?
Well, I'm looking forward to the matchup with Mr. Perfect at WrestleMania, and I think you're going to find out just who will be the superior athlete.
Can't wait to see the Narcissist face after he gets a big L. He has a big loss at WrestleMania.
No way. You can't wait to see it. You're looking forward to seeing it. I'll tell you somebody that's not looking forward to it if the truth was known, and that is Mr. Perfect himself. He is not looking forward to climbing in the ring with this guy, because then he will know, and all the world will know, that he is not perfect.
Sounds like a showdown to me.
And what a showdown it's going to be, and we can watch it all right here in the UK, live from Las Vegas. It's Midnight Madness, or for that matter, the whole family can watch Monday afternoon for the replay at 4 p.m.
Did you read her lips? She just said, what a body. And she's right.
Looking pretty and winning wrestling matches are two different things. It's a wrestling type of a thing. Dig it.
Well, there's no doubt that Lex Luger, the Narcissist, is unquestionably very impressed with himself. And there are some fans around who wouldn't be impressed with that physique, Macho Man.
Ooh, man, I'm just beside myself right now, except for the fact I'm looking forward to the best of versions. Dig it?
Well, yeah, you're sort of hung up on that.
I'm preoccupied. Yeah.
I'm looking forward to seeing you in that macho toga.
Yeah.
That's enough to make you lose your lunch.
Right? That's worth the price of admission. Right
yeah. Right.
The king could be my lunch.
Is with us.
1 week away, WrestleMania 9. Lex Luger, the Narcissist. I can understand a man who gets into his own package, but Luger, after WrestleMania, you are going to know, just like everybody else knows, there's only one Mr. Perfect, and that's me.
Well, King, what do you think about that bottom line?
Yeah. Will you flex your pecs like that?
He's speechless.
He doesn't have anything to say.
Well, he does. If we waited for him to say something that meant something, he wouldn't talk at all, ever.
I'm just waiting for you to shut your mouth for 30 seconds. Just grace us with a few brilliant flashes of silence here. All I can say is actions speak louder than words, and every match that I have seen this man in since he has come to the World Wrestling Federation, he has left his opponent unconscious. Not just flat on his back, not just beaten, but unconscious. And that's how he's going to leave Mr. Perfect, unconscious.
I'm not so sure about that, but it definitely could happen. Wait a minute, there it is. There's the forearm and the temple area there, sort of the side of the head. Is this man unconscious?
Like all the others.
And he's not moving.
No elbow pad either, just let me tell you that.
Double bicep. And yes.
Yeah, now who's speechless, guys? Go ahead, huh?
Well,
you're right.
Is Mr. Perfect going to be speechless? Will Mr. Perfect be knocked unconscious as every other opponent has been since Lex Luger arrived in the World Wrestling Federation?
Bank on it. By the way, there's one of your best virgins there, Macho Man.
That's okay.
What?
That's all right. Everything's cool.
Welcome back. Vorlauf aus Tampa, 251 Pfund wiegt er.
Introducing first, he's from Tampa, Florida. He weighs 251 pounds. Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Unverkennbar war die Musik Johnny B. Bad, the flamboyant one aus Macon, Georgia, 235 Pfund und der absolute Publikumsrenner.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Macon, Georgia, weighing 235 pounds. He says he's the prettiest in World Championship Wrestling, Johnny B. Bad. He's got a mean little Johnny B. Bad. Well, he's so hurt.
Wir müssen uns auch erst wieder setzen. Wir haben gerade etwas Rock'n'Roll getanzt hier in der Kabine. Es ist unweigerlich bei diesem Mann. Ich habe noch nie einen Wrestler gesehen, der so ausnahmslos ununterbrochen strahlende Laune hat.
Ja, und umso schlimmer ist es auf der anderen Seite. Man sieht, Orndorff ist immer saurer geworden.
Ist eigentlich auch, hat was Schönes, muss ich schon sagen. Hier hat er ihn allerdings hinterrücks angefallen. Typisch Orndorff.
Aber das Publikum steht natürlich hier hinter Johnny.
Orndorff konzentriert sich sofort auf den linken Arm und die Schulter von Johnny B. Bad. Erntet dafür natürlich Buhrufe, was ihn noch zorniger macht.
Das gefällt ihm. Das hat er gerne, wenn das Publikum pfeift, ihn ausbuht.
Meinst du das ironisch? Ich kriege
Nee,
immer mit, wenn er dann absolute Wutanfälle bekommt.
Ja, aber das ist es ja. Er baut sich ja damit auf.
Er liebt Wutanfälle.
Ja, und hier dieser Wristlock von ihm, der tut erstmal schon weh.
Ja, aber hier Reversal von Johnny B. Bad. Hip Toss. Dropkick, jawohl. Noch einer.
Ja, und da baut sich der Johnny auf jetzt.
Und auch noch mit dem Kopf in die Ringecke. Das war gekonnt. Muss aufpassen, dass er den linken Haken nicht anbringt. Hält sich fest und rollt sich erstmal raus, um Luft zu schnappen.
Ja, da wollte Johnny noch mit einem schönen Chop hinterherkommen.
Ja, seine Linke ist ja gefürchtet. Er hat früher geboxt. Das wissen natürlich auch alle Gegner und versuchen, deswegen hat er sich auch am linken Arm zu schaffen gemacht, diesen linken Haken irgendwie zu vermeiden.
Ja, aber ausschalten kann er ihn nicht. Da wird Herr Johnny noch mit seiner Schnelligkeit etwas hinterherkommen. Jetzt sofort. Super Outfit übrigens, ja?
Ach, der ganze Mann ist super. In Natura sieht er noch besser aus.
Erzähl ein bisschen, Uli.
Nein, nein. Eine Gentlewoman genießt und schweigt.
Und dafür muss er mit dem Kopf jetzt erstmal in die Ecke. Da wird er von Orndorff reingehauen. Wieder ein Reversal und dann wird Orndorff hier ausgehoben, ja.
Komm hoch, Junge, schien er gerade sagen zu wollen.
Ich will noch ein bisschen weitermachen. Komm hoch, ich will weitermachen.
Mach mal der Ellbogen. Und Orndorff hat jetzt doch ziemlich an Anfangsschwung verloren, würde ich sagen. Obwohl man ihn nicht unterschätzen sollte.
Da ist nämlich der Ellbogen als Konter.
Mhm. Orndorff ist ein alter Hase, mit allen Wassern gewaschen und auch, ich würde sogar sagen, skrupellos.
Ja, na gut, er hat ja einige Fights hinter sich, wo er selbst einstecken musste. Und er gehört eben zu denen, die lieber austeilen als einstecken. Wer
Jetzt
nicht?
will er Schluss machen. Sieht aus wie ein Ansatz zum Piledriver
Ja,
hier.
Piledriver, schlimm, schlimm, schlimm.
Oh oh. Juh. Und das könnte es fast gewesen sein gegen Johnny B. Bad.
Ja, da wird er nur noch abgedeckt.
Tatsächlich. 3-Count Orndorff hat diesen Kampf gewonnen. Und so bravourös und blitzschnell dieser Kampf angefangen hat, so ist er auch schon wieder vorbei.
Ja, und das zeigt er natürlich gerne, dieser Orndorff, dass er so einen beliebten Mann geschlagen hat.
Hier nochmal die Slow Motion vom Piledriver. Den kann kein Mensch überstehen.
Das ist ein absoluter Finish-Hold, da sind wenige drüber weggekommen.
It all comes to a head this Sunday night, Super Brawl 3. Big
Match. Steve Regal aus Blackpool in England wiegt 261 Pfund, tritt gegen John Peterson aus Seattle in Washington an. Der wiegt ungefähr 20 Pfund weniger als er.
Ja, Steve Regal wird ja hier einer der Sunny Boys werden bei der WCW, das ist wohl zu glauben.
Es ist sein Debüt heute. Er kämpft zum ersten Mal in der WCW.
Ein Stilist, kann man sagen, mit allen Grundlagen des englischen Ringkampfes.
Hi, I'm Steve Regal from Blackpool in England. And I've traveled around the world wrestling for the last 8 years.
Stellt sich hier gerade vor, er ist wahnsinnig stolz darauf, sich unter die WCW Superstars einreihen zu dürfen und wird alles geben, um niemanden zu enttäuschen. Das ist doch eine gute Einstellung, das ist sehr sympathisch.
Das ist ganz einfach seine Mentalität. Ich kenne ihn sehr gut, bin ja einige Jahre jetzt schon mit ihm zusammen gewesen und er wollte eigentlich immer in die US-Liga und jetzt ist er in der WCW gelandet.
Wunderbar, was kann er sich mehr wünschen hier?
Sein Traum, du hast recht.
Mhm. Gute Fußarbeit zumindest. Schön getäuscht eben.
Ja, und hier sieht man, dass er sich direkt hat schicken lassen. Er hat also den Headlock von allein gelöst.
Und ebenfalls wieder gut abgetäuscht. Der Mann denkt mit. Das ist ja auch immer so ein bisschen Schacharbeit hier. Zu überlegen, was tut der andere, was kann ich machen, wenn er dies tut.
Echt? Ringkampf ist ein Schachspiel. Es gibt normalerweise gegen jeden Griff auch einen Gegengriff.
Und ein Ausweichmanöver.
Ja, defensiver Angriff. Und vor allen Dingen natürlich muss ein bisschen das Timing stimmen. Das heißt ein bisschen.
Absolut, das ist A und O, das Timing. Ja. Jetzt hat es doch...
Ja, es hat ihn erwischt ein bisschen. Aber da geht er, da moved er aus der Ecke raus. Und da kommen seine Kicks, Uli. Da sind sie. Schau dir das an.
Ja, und John Peterson wünscht sich wahrscheinlich, er wäre nicht mit ihm in den Ring geklettert.
Super Backdrop.
Backbody Drop, wollte ich gerade sagen. Gleich ein Dropkick hinterher. Er hat auch eine super Kondition. Schönes Debüt bisher von Steve Regal.
Und jetzt hier dieser Korkenzieher, wie man in deutschen Landen sagt.
Amerikanisches Butterfly Takeover. Und das war's schon. Ist ja nicht zu fassen.
Donnerwetter, was für ein Einstieg. Ah, da freut er sich.
Ja, und blinzeln durfte er auch noch mal. Sehr sympathischer Mann, guter Einstieg.
Er hat dir zugeblinzelt.
Natürlich, wem sonst. Beim ersten Auftritt gleich der erste Sieg, klasse. Schon sind wir bei unserem nächsten Match. Hier geht's Schlag auf Schlag. Shane Douglas kommt herein. 239 Pfund wiegt er, stammt aus Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Und er steht dem Mann von der State Patrol, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, dem alten Veteranen, gegenüber.
Championship, Shane Douglas. His opponent from the State Patrol, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker.
Ja, und der Tag-Team-Partner von Shane Douglas, Ricky Steamboat, wird später gegen Barry Windham antreten müssen. Und dazu wollte Shane vorher noch was loswerden.
Although I may be in the ring right now, Barry Windham, you can place the bet that later on today I'll be watching the match between you and the Dragon. You see, after all that's going on
Er wird dieses Match ganz genau beobachten, sagt er. Er weiß, dass Windham unreellen Aktionen nicht abhold ist. Man denke nur an den Clash of the Champions und er wird ihm im Genick sitzen. Und darauf kann Windham wetten. Der Kampf hier wogt schon hin und her. Shane ist ja eigentlich gewohnt, als Tag-Team aufzutreten, also nicht alleine.
Ja, das ist wieder eine ganz andere Kampfart.
Ja, und Buddy Lee Parker ist bekannt als Brawler. Trainiert auch mit fast allen Wrestlern hier. Also einer, der bedingungslos drauf losgeht im Kampf.
Nun, der State Patrol hat er ja große Erfolge errungen. Der Buddy Lee Parker. Und hier kann er sich im Augenblick gegen den Headlock nicht wehren.
Und wie eben schon gesagt, beide Unified World Tag Team Champions kämpfen heute einzeln im Ring. Das verspricht interessant zu werden, denn sie sind es gewohnt, dass ihr Partner immer bei Fuß steht. Also sie immer eine Verschnaufpause haben. Und bei Single Wrestling ist das natürlich unmöglich.
Das Timing ist ein ganz anderes.
Die Kondition ist auch eine ganz andere, ne?
Eigentlich nicht. Die Kondition ist das gleiche, nur das Timing anders.
Ja, du gehst doch mit viel mehr Bravour hinein, weil du weißt, du kannst wechseln und dich eher verausgaben. So musst du mehr haushalten mit deinen...
Du verausgabst dich sowieso mehr, aber beim Single kannst du doch irgendwo versuchen, eine kleine Pause mit einzulegen.
Indem du rausspringst aus dem Ring, ja.
Ja, hier lässt keiner den anderen rausspringen, denn hier ist der Headlock angesetzt und auch dieses wird ihn nicht lösen, wollte ich sagen, aber er konnte sich lösen dadurch.
Auf Kosten von Shane Douglas, und zwar heftigst, der sich zwar festklammerte, aber nicht damit rechnete, dass Buddy Lee ihn in die Ringecke knallen würde.
Und er muss jetzt nachsetzen, denn Shane ist ein bisschen angeschlagen. Aber ganz im Gegenteil. Ein Reverse, ein Ausheber, ganz klassisch jetzt.
Schöner Vertical Suplex, schön lang oben gehalten auch. Das zeigt, wie viel Kraft in ihm steckt. Bilderbuchmäßig ausgeführt, kann man fast sagen.
Und jetzt kommt der Splash. Nein, der Elbow.
Two Count. Und aus Buddy Lee ist die Luft raus, würde ich sagen. Aber das Knie ist noch drin.
Ich sehe, dass der Kampf noch weitergeht. So.
Das war geschickt ausgewichen hier von Shane Douglas. Belly to Belly Suplex. Cover. Jawohl, das war's. Wir hätten wetten sollen.
Super. Da hat Buddy Lee Parker gedacht, er wird zu einem Bärhack hochgenommen. Und dann ist es ein Suplex geworden und aus war der Kampf.
Eric Watts steht hier mit Tony Schiavone. Er hat über Johnny Gunn gesiegt. Wir haben gesehen, es war nicht reell. Doch was ein Ringrichter entscheidet, gilt. Damit kommt Eric Watts ins Halbfinale der Anderson Conference um den WCW World TV Title. Und Eric sagt, er fühlt sich toll, gegen einen solchen fantastischen Gegner gesiegt zu haben. Mit seinem STF, seinem Markenzeichen Aufgabegriff, kann er jeden besiegen, so er ihn anbringen kann. Max Payne hat seinen Aufgabegriff Maximum Pain genannt. Damit schafft er auch alle. Marcus Alexander Bagwell, ein guter Freund von Eric und manchmal Tag-Team-Partner, macht auch nichts anderes. Und Eric Watts sagt, er steht in diesem Wettbewerb mit der Ruhe eines Footballspielers, der er ja war vor der Super Bowl.
That's right, just like college football, you got to scout your opponents, and believe me, I'll be scouting this match.
Well, congratulations on last week's win, and we know that you're certainly going to be one of the favorites in the tournament now that you've advanced. A win last week for Eric Watts in the TV tournament. Let's go to the ring. One fall, 10 minutes. The tournament continues on Worldwide.
Richtig. Hier geht es jetzt weiter um den TV-Title. Der Wettbewerb um den World TV-Title ist in vollem Gange. Eric Watts und Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff haben es bereits in die zweite Runde geschafft. Jetzt geht's hier weiter. Max Payne, wir sehen ihn im Bild, 341 Pfund vom State of Euphoria.
Ja. Und da ist einiges zu erwarten, Uli.
Mit Sicherheit. Wir hören seine Musik. Markus Löwenherz ist im Anmarsch. Marcus Alexander Bagwell aus Marietta, Georgia. Rookie of the Year, der Newcomer, 234 Pfund wiegt er.
From Marietta, Georgia, weighing 234 pounds, Marcus Alexander Bagwell.
Ja, Max Payne hat hier wohl einigen Vorteil in der Größe und im Gewicht, das kann man hier sehen.
Und er hat eine bessere Frisur.
Du hast es wieder gesagt. Wen meinst du jetzt mit der besseren Frisur? Max Payne doch wohl.
Das sage ich nicht.
Ja, 10 Minuten Zeitlimit. Ein Pin ist Muss, sonst scheiden beide Teilnehmer aus. Eine wundervolle Chance an sich für die Rookies, die Nachwuchswrestler also, aber auch für die Veteranen, sich zu diesem Titel hochzukämpfen. Und es zeigt sich, dass sich von beiden Lagern die Besten nach oben arbeiten. Wie eben Eric Watts und die Legende Paul Orndorff.
Und hier, Bagwell ist schlau, versucht mit Schnelligkeit, greift ihn sich von hinten, den riesigen Max Payne.
Will ihn wohl ausheben.
Ja, es wird
Er hat schon einige auch in dieser Größenordnung ausheben können, das muss ich sagen.
Er hat unheimliche Kräfte, eine gute Muskeldefinition hier. Der Sieger bei diesem Match steht dann Eric Watts gegenüber. Die Anderson Conference schreitet voran. Und wir werden sie dabei verfolgen, gnadenlos.
Ja, und Max bringt seinen Gegner natürlich erst einmal in die Ecke, versucht ihn zu beeindrucken, sein Gewicht draufzulegen. Was sollte das werden?
Beide gut ausgestoppt hier. Leapfrog von Bagwell. Blitzschnell, Toll, Takedown.
Gut eingestiegen.
Er hat wenig Zeit, um Payne zu ermüden. Wie gesagt, 10 Minuten sind nicht sehr lange. Da liegt der Vorteil tatsächlich bei dem größeren, beim schwereren Mann, Max Payne also.
Der aber natürlich im Augenblick seine Größe und sein Gewicht nicht einsetzen kann. Und darauf muss eben der Markus achten. So wie er hier erdrückt wird, ist es aus. Da kann man sagen, der Kampf ist zu Ende. Und hier wird er erst einmal ausgehoben. Hält aber diesen Griff. Super.
Sehr geschickt gemacht. Er lässt nicht los.
Es sind ja teilweise bei diesen Flying Moves, dass man, ist es auch so, dass man einfach loslässt, um dann wieder eine nächste schnelle Technik anwenden zu können. Aber man sieht immer wieder, alte Ringkampfschule ist auch gut.
Ja, gerade bei einem so massiven Gegner wie Max Payne muss er aufpassen. Hier ist er scheinbar auf sein Steißbein gefallen.
Also ein Backdrop, der rüttelt alles durch, wenn man da unten ankommt.
Und genau auf die Stelle konzentriert sich nun Max Payne, ganz klar. Reverse Chinlock. Cheer for your hero jetzt. Also jubelt eurem Helden zu, wenn ihr noch könnt.
Dabei ist ihm selbst auf der Europatour hier zeitweilig zugejubelt worden, dem Max Payne.
Oh, die Iren sind ganz verrückt nach ihm.
Manchmal weiß man gar nicht, ob er das gerne hat.
Ich habe ihn nicht gefragt, ehrlich gesagt.
Ich glaube, mit ihm würdest du dich gar nicht unterhalten, solange du beim Max Bagwell bist.
Der sich jetzt befreien kann mit Ellbogenstößen, Sunset Flip. Und Max Payne hat 80, 90 Pfund mehr Gewicht als Bagwell. Also das zeigt sich gerade in dieser Aktion. Bulldog heftigst. Wie lässig er den angebracht hat. Ein Griff in die Haare, illegal natürlich.
Oh.
Aber Bagwell ist auch nicht vom Pappe. Er hält sich fest und bringt das Knie hoch. Und jetzt ist es Max Payne, der nach Luft japst. High Cross Body hier. Aber mit welcher Lässigkeit er eben Bagwell von sich geschubst hat.
Oh, dieser Dropkick ist daneben gegangen. Und da muss er den Ellbogen nehmen und wird abgedeckt. Und das sollte es sein. Ja, das ist es, Olli.
Blitzschnell. Also jetzt möchte ich nicht in Eric Watts Schuhen stecken. Er muss nämlich jetzt als nächstes gegen Max Payne antreten. Nächste Woche geht es damit weiter mit der nächsten Runde der Anderson Conference. Max Payne und Eric Watts. Und ein ganz besonderes Interview wartet noch auf uns. Aber zuvor haben wir noch ein anderes Match für Sie nach diesen Zeitlupenaufnahmen.
Und da haben wir das nächste Match. Und wer ist dabei? Chris Benoit aus Kanada. Er war gerade in Mexiko und in Japan. Und wir wissen ja, liebe Fans, dass er mit einer deutschen Frau verheiratet ist.
Er tritt an gegen den Veteranen Johnny Rich, der ein Publikumsliebling ist. Chris Benoit übrigens der Mann mit den Streifen an der Hose, den Zebrastreifen. Rich hat den absoluten Gewichtsvorteil hier, aber Chris Benoit hat Japan-Erfahrung, ist ein fairer Kämpfer, hat unglaubliche Flying Moves. Also man kann von vornherein nicht sagen, wer jetzt wohl den Vorteil haben wird.
Er spricht übrigens sehr gut Japanisch.
Das kann jeder sagen. Also zu mir kann das jeder sagen.
Na, ich bin mit ihm im Gym gewesen, als die Japaner gekommen sind hier nach Europa und habe gesehen, wie er sich mit denen unterhalten hat. Er ist ungefähr, seine 4 Stunden bestimmt jeden Tag im Gym. Ich habe selten einen Ringer gesehen, der mehr trainiert.
Hier ist er gut ausgewichen. Leapfrog. Ein bisschen knapp gesprungen hier. Wow, ein Sagiri-Kick. Da kommt Japan durch.
Ja, das sind diese Techniken, die er stundenlang und immer wieder trainiert hat.
Muss man auch. Probieren Sie das mal. Nee, probieren Sie das nicht zu Hause. Das könnte dem Mobilar irgendwie nicht so gut bekommen.
Er muss ja auch immer wieder sein geringeres Gewicht ausgleichen, wenn er gegen stärkere Gegner antreten muss. Und das kann er nur mit Schnelligkeit, mit einer besseren Technik und vor allen Dingen mit einer guten Kondition auch. Und die hat er, der Bursche.
Ein extrem tiefen Schwerpunkt. Ist auch gut fürs Gleichgewicht. Jetzt hebt er den doch wesentlich schwereren Johnny Rich aus. 2 Count.
Ja, und hebt ihn gleich wieder aus. Hier, zu einem Backbreaker.
Mit einem anschließenden Stretcher, oder wie wollen wir das nennen?
Ja, es ist ja auch ein kombinierter Griff. Er hat also einmal den Rücken des Gegners oder das Kreuz des Gegners auf dem Knie und drückt natürlich jetzt seitwärts einmal auf die Knie des Gegners und einmal auf den
Hals, aufs Kinn.
Super Aktion.
Das war ein Legdrop, der gesessen hat, mein Lieber. Denkt sich wahrscheinlich Johnny Rich auch gerade im Moment. Von ihm kommt überhaupt nichts mehr.
Ja, und das sieht man am meisten in Japan, diese ganz kurz gezogenen Suplexe, einmalig.
Ein Backward-Schleuder-Suplex. Rich nochmal mit einem Reversal.
Und das ist eine Spezialität jetzt von Chris Benoit. Und wenn er jetzt den Gegner runterkriegt, muss aber selbst hier den Konter nehmen.
Crucifix hat nicht funktioniert. Hat Johnny Rich gut reagiert, aber sich dabei auch verletzt. Also eigentlich ein sehr ausgeglichener Kampf bis jetzt.
Aber doch mit einigen wieder sehr guten Moves von Chris Benoit. Und das wollen die Fans sehen, Uli.
Natürlich.
Er steht halt nicht so auf diese Glamour und diesen Glitter. Technik ist für ihn das Erste und der Kampf vor allen Dingen.
Und da ist er ja auch unglaublich. Power Slam hier und was für einer.
Ja, und wir werden sehen, auch hier ja, dass er da wieder rauskommt.
Gute Reversals hier.
Aber ein doppelter Reversal gleich. Ja, und da ist es passiert. Da ist natürlich sein Gegner jetzt so dizzy geworden.
Ein Reverse Backflip war das. Zur Musik von Johnny B. Bad auf Slam Jam 1. Big Van Vader hat einen neuen 4-Jahres-Vertrag bei der WCW. Er ist jetzt neben Sting der bestbezahlte Wrestler der Welt. Das Tag-Team Flying Brian Pillman und Stunning Steve Austin haben sich die Haare blond gefärbt und nennen sich jetzt The Hollywood Blondes. Am 2. April findet in Dallas im Sportatorium eine Wohltätigkeitsveranstaltung zugunsten von Kerry Von Erichs Kindern statt. Mit dabei sind Michael P.S. Hayes und Buddy Roberts, die Original Freebirds, die Fantastics, Ultimate Warrior, Kevin Von Erich mit Papa Fritz in der Ecke. Fahren Sie hin. Übrigens nur so nebenbei, Bret Hart ist 9 Jahre älter als Owen, nicht 3 Jahre. Dieses Wochenende ist Einsendeschluss für unser Quiz. Es gibt WCW-T-Shirts, auch welche von der England-Tour, Gürteltaschen und Slam Jam 1 CDs zu gewinnen. Die Gewinner werden aus allen Teilnehmern gezogen. Der Rechtsweg ist natürlich ausgeschlossen. Viel Glück! Johnny B's gonna fight. No one mess with him. He'll put a left on your chin. So if you don't wanna end up sad, don't mess with Johnny B. Baby.
I'm Ron Simmons. Watch World Championship Wrestling right here.
Ja, Ron Simmons eben, da hatte er den Titel noch, aber den will er sich wiederholen von Dustin Rhodes, dem neuen US Heavyweight Champion. Ron hatte sich ja die Schulter schwer verletzt, wie wir wissen, konnte seinen Titel nicht innerhalb der vorgeschriebenen 30 Tage verteidigen. Das nagt natürlich an ihm, dem ehemaligen World Heavyweight Champion, der diesen Titel in Baltimore ja abgeben musste, an Van Vader, der nun auch noch den US Heavyweight Titel verlor. Er muss sich jetzt wieder die Treppe hinaufkämpfen. Seine Schulter musste operiert werden, sie war gesplittert, eine sehr schmerzhafte Geschichte, aber sie soll nun wieder 100%ig in Ordnung sein. Ob er allerdings so kurz darauf schon wieder mit Dustin Rhodes in den Ring steigen sollte, also ich finde das leichtsinnig. Und dieses Thema wird gerade heftig von unseren Kollegen Jesse the Body Ventura und Tony Schiavone ebenfalls diskutiert.
You won't know until he gets it under fire and tests it in the ring. And going for the U.S. heavyweight title is one nasty place to test it.
It is going to be one tremendous one-on-one matchup. Justin Rhodes.
Aber jetzt gehen wir zuerst mal zurück in den Ring zu einem Special Grudge Match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following feature confrontation, a special grudge match. Introducing first, from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing 270
Und wir stellen zuerst vor mit 278 Pfund Barry Windham von Sweetwater, Texas.
Die Musik seines Gegners, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat aus Charlotte, North Carolina, wiegt 241 Pfund und ist zusammen mit Shane Douglas Unified World Tag Team Champ.
41 pounds, co-holder of the Unified World Tag Team Championship, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
Clash of the Champions war der Anfang des Zwistes zwischen Dustin Rhodes und Barry Windham, als der dem von Barry verletzten Shane Douglas zur Hilfe sprang und den beiden deswegen der Titelverlust durchging. Das ist schon lange her, seit Ricky Steamboat an einem Singles-Match teilnahm und genau wie Shane Douglas vorhin. Es steht zu erwarten, dass Barry Windham diesen Kampf gewinnen wird, würde ich mal sagen. Heftige Prognose hier, was meinst du?
Ja, Steamboat ist ja sehr von den asiatischen Kampfarten beeinflusst. Und so sehen wir auch gleich die ersten Aktionen.
Also du glaubst eher, dass Steamboat diesen Kampf gewinnen wird?
Ja.
Okay, diese Watte quillt.
Barry Windham, wirklich einer der stärksten Ringer in den letzten Jahren. Aber Ricky Steamboat hat immer wieder gezeigt, dass er gegen ganz starke Gegner auch selbst alle Energien wieder freimachen kann. Hier muss er erstmal das Knie nehmen und dann kommt dieser Schlag ins Genick. Ich sage es immer wieder, das nimmt ganz einfach die Luft, das rüttelt einen durch.
Und er muss sehr auf der Hut sein vor Windham, denn wir wissen alle, was der für ein Temperament hat und dass der alles tut, um zu gewinnen.
Naja,
völlig egal, skrupellos, er geht da durch und will den Sieg haben.
Dieses Temperament zeigt erstmal Ricky hier.
Ein Mann wird auf jeden Fall ganz genau zuschauen und das ist natürlich Dustin Rhodes. Obwohl Pillman und Steve Austin ebenso.
Ja, da wird sich einiges tun in der nächsten Zeit, was sich da an Fäden aufgebaut hat, Uli.
Ich frage mich manchmal, ob das an der Jahreszeit liegt. Überall hört man, dass Leute sich streiten und in die Wolle geraten. So geht's auch bei uns im Ring zu.
Aber du bist doch gerade in einer Superphase.
Ich bin immer in einer Superphase.
Na, irgendwann wirst du auch diese Zeiten haben, wo du dich gerne ein bisschen streiten tust.
Ich warte drauf, immer noch. Aber wenn sie mal kommen, sag ich dir Bescheid.
Ich möchte dann nicht in Reichweite sein.
Okay, ich warne dich vor.
Hat Mail hier? Ja, Ricky bleibt dran und das muss er auch. Und muss versuchen, Barry Windham hier ein bisschen zu zermürben. Hier hat man es wieder gesehen, dass er mit seinen asiatischen Chops kommen will. Ja, und hier kommt er auch. Ja.
Da hat er dich gehört.
Und Barry Windham hat nichts gehört.
Auf einmal hört er jetzt nichts mehr, ganz sicherlich nicht auf dem rechten Ohr.
Oh, und was für einen hohen Backdrop ihr hier nehmen musste. Da klatschen die Nieren, alles klatscht da in die Hände.
Wie bitte? Die Nieren klatschen in die Hände?
Ja, kennst du den Ausdruck nicht?
Nein, ich liebe ihn. Er ist sehr gut. Gefällt
Aber
mir.
das ist genau das, was man fühlt dabei, bei so einem hohen Backdrop, wenn man unten ankommt. Und hier dieser Half Boston.
Und hier weiter. Ricky the Dragon Steamboat zurückweicht, desto schwieriger wird es natürlich für Barry Windham, da wieder rauszukommen.
Ja, das ist es. Ricky muss hier sein eigenes Gewicht in den Rücken des Gegners legen. Dann ist es ein absoluter Submission Hold.
Und Barry Windham schauen sich die Kraft an. Er kann noch robben und ans Seil gelangen. Jetzt muss Ricky the Dragon Steamboat loslassen.
Er bleibt aber am Gegner. Oh. Ah, das ist so eine Finte von Barry Windham.
Bei uns kündigt sich eine Pause an. Sollte sie den Kampf unterbrechen, keine Sorge. Wir halten sie auf dem Laufenden. Und schon geht's weiter hier beim Grudge-Match Ricky Steamboat und Big Barry Windham.
Ja, und ich würde sagen, Uli, hier haben wir doch schon einige sehr gute Techniken gesehen von Ricky und vielleicht musst du auch dein Urteil revidieren. Er liegt, glaube ich, hier ein bisschen vorne schon und wenn er hier Barry Windham ein bisschen noch zermürben kann, dann ist er seinem Sieg näher als der gute Windham.
Mit Sicherheit. Der sieht sehr erschöpft aus inzwischen. Muss jetzt mit dem Kopf in die... Nein, nein, er kann es abstoppen.
Ja, der ist stark.
Und der Ellbogen, Sie haben es gehört, da braucht man nichts kommentieren. Also Barry Windham ist ein Mensch, den ich nicht böse mache. Auch nicht DDT hier, das könnte es gewesen sein.
Ja, aber er ist selbst zu kaputt.
Eine
Da kann er nicht
Verzweiflungstat,
nachsetzen.
würde ich sagen, von Barry Windham, aber sehr, sehr effektiv. Wir wissen, er will unbedingt den NBA-Titel haben und wird nichts unversucht lassen.
Oh, das sehe ich nicht gerne. Dieser Ausheber und dann mit der Kehle auf das Seil gesetzt.
Steamboat hatte inzwischen eigentlich schon alle Titel, die man haben kann. Er war World Champion, US Champion, World Tag Team Champion, you name it. Er wird auch nicht so einfach aufgeben hier. Aber jetzt scheint er
nicht auf den Kampfleiter hier.
etwas irritiert zu sein, nicht? Als ob er nicht mehr weiß, was er tut.
Und auch nicht mehr wusste, wo er ist.
Ja.
Ja, ich freue mich, dass die Fans hier im deutschsprachigen Raum diese Klasse von Kämpfen hier sehen kann.
Die Gut Wrench Suplex eben, Elbow.
Und dann deckt er ihn ab. Nein! Da ist bis 2 gezählt worden.
Aber wie wir Barry Windham kennen, ist der jetzt sauer. Und das ist immer schlecht.
Ja, und ob Ricky Steamboat sich da noch einmal erholen kann. Das war ein Wegschieben des Gegners.
Aber das ist die Art Kampf, die Windham wollte. Reine Kraft, keine Technik. Nur drauf und vorbei.
Side Suplex. Und was war da?
Und wieder ist
bis 2 gezählt, ja.
Ricky Steamboat rausgekommen aus diesem Pin. Eigentlich unglaublich, wie viel Kraft er dennoch besitzt. Er muss im Grunde eigentlich fix und fertig
Aber hier
sein.
baut sich Ricky Steamboat auf. Das hat man eben gesehen. Da motiviert man sich dann wieder selbst. Und geht hier natürlich gleich wieder in diese Anliegeaktion rein. Ich weiß im Augenblick nicht, wo er ist.
Nee, Windham hat ihm die Finger in die Augen gestoßen. Der sieht jetzt nichts mehr. Und Windham ist jetzt natürlich in seinem Element, ganz klar.
Ja, da sollte ein Kampfleiter doch trennen, dazwischen gehen.
Jetzt wäre eine Auszeit angebracht. Dropkick.
Ja, super Dropkick, das muss man auch sagen.
Ich meine, wenn sich der Gegner nicht bewegt, ist es nicht so schwer.
Ja, er kann sich im Augenblick gar nicht bewegen.
Eben.
Aber du darfst nicht vergessen, Windham ist ein sehr großer, ein langer Mann, hochgewachsen und bringt einiges Gewicht mit und dann einen Dropkick aus dem Stand so zu springen. Naja.
Okay, okay.
So, und jetzt fängt er sich hier auch noch anzulegen mit dem Ringrichter. Raus aus der Ecke. Und dann geht er hinterher.
Ja, und da hat der kleinere, geschickte Ricky Steamboat reagiert. Ist ausgewichen. Faust in den Magen von Barry Windham.
Ja,
Jetzt
wenn
kriegt er mal ein
es
bisschen
nicht sogar
zurück.
die gerade Hand war. Das tut er ja
Von
auch
seiner
immer
eigenen-
wieder.
Von seiner eigenen Medizin.
Ja, Ja, das sind die Techniken, die wir von ihm kennen. Und die können manchen Kampf entscheiden.
Sicher, Barry hat natürlich erfolgreich eine Zeit lang versucht, Ricky von den Lüften fernzuhalten, also am Boden zu halten.
Ja, und er kann wieder seine Techniken bringen.
High-Risk-Manöver hier.
Ja, vom dritten Seil.
Axe-Handle Blow.
Und da lädt er sich den Gegner auf, diesen schweren, großen Windham. Haut ihn hier zu Boden und geht schon wieder rauf aufs dritte Seil. Und oh!
Ja, da hat er die Schwerkraft ausgenutzt, rollt ihn ein und das war's für Barry Windham.
Ganz
geschickt
einfach
gemacht, bewundernswert. Absolut.
Ganz einfach zu viel Wucht gehabt in diesem Sprung. Und warum müssen Frauen immer recht haben, Uli?
Tja.
This Sunday, Ron Simmons, you and I step in that squared circle for the United States heavyweight title, Super Brawl 3, in Asheville, North Carolina. Ron Simmons.
Ja, und Dustin Rhodes freut sich hier auf Super Bowl 3 und Ron Simmons. Er ist sein Freund, ein großartiger Athlet, ehemaliger World Heavyweight Champion, aber er, Dustin, ist jetzt US Heavyweight Champion und wenn sie beide in den Ring steigen, dann kann er darauf wetten, dass dieser Kampf heftig wird. Denn er gibt den Titel nicht ab.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is
Hier kommt er herein, das Monster der WCW. Big Van Vader von den Rocky Mountains. 451 Pfund wiegt er, ist zum dritten Mal WCW World Heavyweight Champion gewonnen. Im Schlepptau Harley Race, der war 7-mal Heavyweight Champion.
WCW World Heavyweight Champion, Big Van Vader. His opponent from Whitehall,
Ein
Ohio,
großer Mann. Ich habe selbst einige Kämpfe von ihm geleitet, Uli. Schwer genug, darf ich dir sagen.
Das glaube ich. Ich habe ihn gesehen, ich stand daneben. Vielen Dank. TC McCoy ist sein Gegner. Aus Whitehall, Ohio stammt. Er hat bestimmt letzte Nacht Albträume gehabt. Er wiegt 255 Pfund. Das sind 200 Pfund weniger als Van Vader. Aber da muss er jetzt durch. Bleibt ihm nichts anderes übrig.
Dieser Mann ist wie ein Orkan, wie eine Dampfwalze. Wo immer er auftaucht. Durch sein Pfeifen hier baut er sich selbst auf.
Das ist der amerikanische Kunischki. Das heißt ja auch Dampfwalze im Sumo.
Ja. Er hat jetzt ungefähr seine 170 Kilo, so etwas. Er kommt aus dem Footballsport. Hat an der Universität in Denver hat er Football gespielt. Ist dann zum Pro Wrestling gekommen. Und hat jetzt hier schon so ziemlich alles erreicht.
Und hier wird er uns gleich den Vader Splash zeigen. Yeah, das war's. Da kann nichts mehr kommen. TC McCoy kann jetzt nach Hause gehen.
Er selbst will noch nicht Schluss machen hier. Er will dem Publikum noch ein bisschen zeigen, sie aufheizen. Und dann nimmt er seinen Gegner wieder hoch, wie nichts. Oh.
Eine weggeworfene Powerbomb hier. Das Cover.
Ja, und dann nimmt er das Bein noch mit, dass da gar nichts passieren kann und dann ist alles aus.
Das war zu erwarten, ja. Vader. Oh, jetzt hat er diese Lederbänder vom Leather Strap Match wieder dabei. Das ist uncool. Harley Race ist ebenfalls im Ring.
Und geht auf den Kampfleiter hier los.
Das darf ja wohl nicht wahr sein.
Ja, so ist er.
Das darf ja wohl nicht wahr sein.
Absoluter Choleriker.
Da bin ich aber gespannt. Irgendwie das darf einfach nicht. Da muss was passieren.
Und Harley Race freut sich, er macht mit. Beide haben ungefähr die gleiche Mentalität.
Ja, der neueste Gimmick. Er tut so, stellt sich vor, dass sein Gegner, der am Boden liegt, Sting ist. Dann kriegt der auch noch eine Kriegsbemalung à la Sting und er schlägt auf ihn ein mit diesem Leder.
Ja, jetzt müssten andere Ringer hier zum Ring gerufen werden.
Aber ein bisschen plötzlich. Das darf ja wohl nicht passieren. Jetzt wird er gewürgt. Wo bleiben
Ja, und das geht auf die Gesundheit des Gegners und da habe ich überhaupt nichts mit zu tun.
Ja, das ist unfair, unsportlich und es müsste, also es ist...
Über das Seil zieht er ihn hier.
Nick Patrick wird die Entscheidung zugunsten von McCoy verändern wegen dieses Schubses und wieder ist der amtierende World Heavyweight Champion disqualifiziert. Unsere Zeit ist schon wieder zu Ende. Montag sehen wir uns wieder zum Mitsingen und Mitlachen bei den Gorgeous Ladies of Wrestling. Die WCW kommt wie immer mittwochs und freitags um 23:05 Uhr zu Ihnen nach Hause. Bis dann, ein schönes Wochenende. Ich bin Uli Fesseler.
Und ich bin Peter William. Tschüss.
Guten Abend.
Augusta, Georgia. Gorilla Monsoon along with his partner, Al, longtime associate, his lordship, Alfred Hayes.
You told me that on the last broadcast.
Well, it's been a long time since then, Alfred.
Okay.
Look at this guy stinking up the entire arena with that...
Oh, it's got you.
Give me a break.
Oh, golly.
Where's the fire marshal when you need him?
I don't know, but this is... we never had Fox like that in London.
He looks like Jack the Ripper, Alfred, wandering through the streets of London in the mist.
It might be the incarceration of Jack the Ripper. This fellow is so evil. He's so deadly, too, once he gets inside that ring.
Never caught old Jack, did they, Alfred?
No, here he is, probably.
What a contest this is going to be! Former Intercontinental Champion, Mr. Perfect!
Mr. Perfect! One of the most envious records of all the superstars of the World Wrestling Federation, Mr. Perfect. A flawless wrestler.
Alfred, you don't know how happy I was when this guy did an about face and stuck it right into the kisser of Bobby the Brain Heenan.
Well, I know that would make you happy, but it didn't really make me happy because although you may not like Bobby Heenan, you've got to admit his acumen as a manager and a guider and a mentor is without parallel.
The guy's a liar, a thief, and a cheater.
Oh, well, there's that too, yes. And there are his assets.
Shango not wasting any time here. Before Mr. Perfect, I think, could even get rid of his bubblegum. Alfred, he got him.
Well, that was the right tactic to use because Perfect is so speedy, so fast. Try and slow him down before he gets into his tempo.
You know, you let this guy, Papa Shango, take advantage of a situation, and he's big enough to put you away in a hurry. Whoa!
Well, it can be all over right now, actually. Look at this. Perfect down on the floor. Not exactly groveling, but looking for an escape route. You told me once they all had significance, every one of those.
They certainly do, and expensive, too.
Yes. But he wears all the marks of the gods of the occult all over him. And that's probably an appeal to one of them, Zuba. I think that's the greatest god there is, isn't it, of the occult?
I don't know. I'm not into that dark stuff, Alfred.
No. Well, I once had a girlfriend who was.
You did?
Yes. She cast a spell over me.
She certainly did. I'll attest to that. So far, no offense out of Mr. Perfect. Duck underneath there. Look out. Just as I said it, he unloads. Drop kicking the big guy out of there. Came right down on his shoulder.
He tried to break his fall, but the ropes got in the way. Caught his feet, he went down on his shoulder and his head.
I guess Zubar, or whoever it is that he called, Alfred, didn't answer the call.
He wasn't listening, obviously. Super stop this by Mr. Perfect. That's the way to deal with Shango.
Reverse knife edge. A beauty finds the mark at Perfect. Rolls him back in. Looking for that victory inside the squared circle. Got a lot of body to pound on.
Yes, he has indeed. I was about to say it. A lot at the midriff there.
You see that? The skull. He's still smoking.
Yes. Oh, what power.
Whoa.
No matter how perfect you are, once you feel the impact of a heavy, heavy blow like that from a man as powerful as Shango, you can really weaken.
Papa Shango enjoying tremendous success here in the World Wrestling Federation. With or without the smoke.
And with or without the occult incantations, too. He has done some damage, this man.
Oh!
God.
Headbutt right into the lower abdomen area. That'll make you wish you were somewhere else.
Yes, and that was perfectly legal, too. Our referee here, Hebner, had his eyes close on that. He was
Had his eyes
closed? No, close on that.
Oh, close?
Close, yeah.
That's it, Ed. He's been known to have his eyes closed, too, on occasions, Alfred.
Only when he's napping.
Perfect, we know, can absorb all kinds of punishment, has tremendous recuperative powers. And Shango will find that out.
Yes, he will indeed. He's got that youth on his side working for him, Gorilla.
No substitute for that.
Absolutely not.
You and I have lost that forever.
I lost mine a long time ago, along with my innocence.
Perfect, taking a tremendous pounding here. Elbow finds the mark.
And a nicely measured one, too, for the maximum amount of effect.
What a feather in the cap of Papa Shango this would be, Alfred, to get a win over Mr. Perfect.
Well, I would say it would have to figure as a mild upset if he does beat Mr. Perfect, but he's perfectly capable of doing that. Nice, drop.
And he's got the cap to put it in. Almost a 3 count. Had something else sticking in that cap, I noticed, on the way in, Alfred.
I didn't notice that.
Looked like a parking ticket.
Possibly was around here.
Reverse chin lock now by the big guy. I think this is a mistake, Alfred. I think Perfect was just ready, ripe for the pickings there.
Well, it did look that way, but then maybe Papa Shango thought he couldn't just blast him out of existence. He'd have to try something else.
I thought perhaps certainly he would have gone for that patented shoulder breaker of his and tried to put Perfect out. That facial paint seems to be wearing off.
Yes, it is a little. Look at that tattooed, mighty, massive arm there.
Does that mean he loses any of his power when that wears off?
Perhaps it does. Who can tell?
Look at that, Alfred. Look at those tattoos.
Yes, and look at Mr. Perfect's face there. Red as anything from...
He's fading.
From the exertion he's putting on to stop this. Oh, well, that's 2.
He's cut off the circulation. If it drops one more time, it's over. It didn't. Pinching that carotid artery, stopping the flow of blood to the brain. When you do that, it's lights out.
It is.
But look at this. What we talked about, that ability to recuperate. Papa Shango put his head down and paid for it. And he's reeling now.
And that was quick thinking there by Mr. Perfect when Shango did put his head down because, oh, look at that move.
Beautiful neck snap mare. Oh, look at this. That took a little toll on Perfect's back as well.
It did indeed. Mr. Perfect is so innovative with his moves.
Couldn't get him, couldn't hold that left shoulder down.
No, very powerful still, Papa Shango. Perfect's got to try something else to beat this man. I don't know what exactly.
Shango with a nice leverage move there to slow down this offensive attack of Mr. Perfect.
What do you think Perfect's got to do to beat this man, Gorilla?
Well, he's got to come up with some... Oh, Perfect flex! We're going to see it! Can he hold him down? 1, 2, he got him! Let's go up and get the official word.
Combined weight of 463 pounds, the team of Scott Fritz and Jeff Armstrong.
John and Jeff. No. Scott and Jeff.
The deadline
Looks
to
like
pay
mutton,
your
Jeff.
taxes is almost here. And just remember this, don't get caught cheating on them.
Well, good advice, I suppose.
You know what I like about Irwin?
What's that?
He always
What
wears
is there
a
to like
tie.
about Irwin? I beg your
He
pardon?
wears a tie.
You like that?
He takes it seriously.
I see. Listen to this capacity crowd. The old Irwin chant. You know it well, right, Macho Man?
Exactly, and you can bet that the Mega Maniacs are watching this one right here.
Oh, yeah. You will recall it was right here on Monday Night Raw where it all started. Brutus the Barber Beefcake making what was to have been a triumph, but come back only to be nailed with the metal Halliburton briefcase from both DiBiase as well as Irwin R. Shyster.
Out of something bad comes something good. It brought Hulk Hogan back here at Monday Night Raw, and every place was, we're going nuts.
Oh, no, what a clothesline, and that's exactly what the Hulkster and Beefcake will have to continue. What are you doing?
Just checking out the competition.
Bartlett.
What?
What are you doing?
I'm checking out the competition. We get all the ratings. I want to see what we're up against.
There is no competition. Mary Tyler Moore. Give me a break. Let's stay with us.
Oh, look.
Hey, Bartlett.
Oh, this is
it's
good.
Monday Night Raw.
Oh, this is good. Look. Oh, that's real. I love this stuff.
Yeah, well, good, yeah.
Hey, Bartlett, you want a Macho Man hangover?
Yeah. Let's go back to the action here as Irwin R. Shyster with a suplex. And the tag team titles will be up for grabs in less than 2 weeks in Las Vegas at Caesars Palace, the site of WrestleMania 9. Will the Mega Maniacs become the tag team champions, Macho Man?
I bet I could put that TV that Bartlett's watching inside Bartlett without him knowing where it is.
Oh, I don't know about that. I'd like to see that.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah.
The Mega Maniacs, by the way. What is it, Mr. Bartlett?
No, I thought I saw Randy on the Home Shopping Network here. Hang on.
What a chop by the $1 Million Man, laying him in now. Ted DiBiase and Irwin R. Shyster. You may not like him, but you have to respect him for the wrestling skills.
And they have the belts.
Yes, I believe it's an uphill battle, actually, for the Mega Maniacs.
Exactly. These guys can do about anything that there is to do in the ring. But Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake, they know it. Brutus the Barber Beefcake's had an uphill climb anyway, so he's no stranger to it. He's got the mask. Don't you forget that.
Yes, but I would suspect that You Can Bet Money Incorporated will attempt to rip that mask off Brutus. Who knows what's going to happen at WrestleMania for the tag team title. Oh, goodness. They mean business, folks. Money Incorporated, the cover, and a count of 3.
These guys are on a roll.
Here are your winners.
Money Incorporated.
The World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champion, Money Incorporated.
Everybody's gonna pay.
What a way to kick things off here on Wrestling Challenge with Mr. Perfect.
Keep him away from me.
Hi, Mr. Perfect.
I'll wave to him.
Got a break from here.
No. You go to the ring. Don't worry about me.
He's right
You
here.
go to the ring.
You want to talk to
No,
him?
I don't want to talk to anybody.
There
You
he
worry
goes.
about Luger. You worry about Luger.
Stop it, Monsoon. Wait a minute. Stop, Raymond. Why are you so paranoid?
I don't need to be manhandled on a broadcast.
Mr. Perfect.
He'd love to manhandle me.
He just wanted to say hello.
He'll concern himself with the narcissist, Lex Luger, not me.
You can definitely be sure, Brain, that he is concerned. And it's all going to happen April 4th, Caesars Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada. And what a toga party, Brain, there's going to be.
I am not wearing a toga.
Oh, yes, you are.
I'm not from Rome. I'm not a gladiator. I'm not the emperor. I'm Bobby the Brain Heenan. I wear what I want to wear.
I understand that your toga is all set, Brain, but they're having trouble finding an olive branch big enough to go around that head.
Are you saying I have a big head?
I'm just saying that they can't get an olive branch big enough.
I'm not wearing an olive branch. I'm not the green grocer.
You know, Brain, earlier on today, I had a chance to talk with Mr. Perfect.
Why?
And he was quite concerned about the continuous knockouts of the narcissist's opponents.
He should be
Kind
concerned.
of abnormal, isn't it, Brain?
Well, yes, for anybody to knock a man down like that is abnormal.
Knock a man out.
Knock a man out is abnormal. You're right.
Consistently.
Consistently, you are 100% right. But you're talking about an average man. We're talking about Lex Luger, the narcissist. This is not an average man. This is Lex Luger.
Well, it certainly leaves a lot to be desired in my book, I'll tell you that.
Perfect should be concerned. He's going to get knocked out. WrestleMania.
Well, earlier on, we had a chance to talk with the narcissist, Lex Luger.
You know, it's a shame, Mr. Perfect, that you can't enjoy this as much as I enjoy this. As a matter of fact, it's ironic that my enjoyment will become your demise in just 1 week.
What, does he think it's going to be a picnic?
He does seem confident, don't he?
Maybe a little overconfident.
Well, but if you're Lex Luger, the narcissist, you can be overconfident. He has a right to be.
Yeah, and you can go home with the loser's end of the purse money.
I don't think that's going to happen to him. That'll happen to Perfect. Perfect's going to get knocked out.
You think so?
Can you imagine that they're rebuilding like the Colosseum in Rome? They're going to make Caesars look like the Roman Colosseum. And all those humanoid fans showing up in togas. You in a toga, Okerlund in a toga.
Can you imagine Okerlund in a toga?
I can't imagine Okerlund walking the streets without being chaperoned.
Oh, look at this, the brawler perched up there on the top turnbuckle. But Perfect caught him. High slam out of there. Now watch this, Brain. This could be the narcissist right here.
Uh-oh.
Perfect Flex coming up. It's all over with the shouting.
I'll tell you, the brawler's a long way from the narcissist.
Mr. Perfect. Perfect right on top of his game. All set for Las Vegas, Nevada. All set for Caesar's Palace. Right now, let's take you to a special musical tribute to Andre the Giant.
Brought back a lot of memories, you know. He was the most dominating force in the history of the World Wrestling Federation. And you just can't say enough about the guy. He was a tremendous,
big-hearted guy, Brain.
But he could be a mean person, too.
And only proper that he should be the first inductee into the WWF Hall of Fame.
Well, I should be right there, too, then.
Please. This guy needs help. Psychiatric help.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt that. I hope Crush realizes that at WrestleMania, that he's not stepping in the ring with your average WWF superstar.
No, he's stepping in there with a guy that lowered the bomb on him.
That's right.
Put him out of commission, and I sort of feel sorry for Doink, Brain.
Look at him.
Will you? Oh, come on.
That's the funniest thing I've seen. That's better than the old power trip in the water.
Look at that one.
Oh, there he goes. He's drifting in, he's drifting out.
You know, he always finds humor at someone else's expense, Frank.
He certainly does.
I don't think that's right.
Well, you go tell him.
I will.
You may be in the same position Crush was in, flat on your face. I mean, this man makes One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest look like a normal movie. Like a Disney flick or something.
They'll be coming after him with the white coats in the net.
Oh, eventually.
Pray for all our friends over there in the UK. Sky Sports will be bringing you Midnight Madness. And get this, a special bonus replay Monday, April 5th, 4 p.m., just in case you missed it.
Bonus? I love bonuses.
I know you do.
Are we getting a bonus?
Did I say that?
You said we were getting a bonus.
You may get an extra toga.
I'm not wearing a toga.
Oh, yes, you are. Speed and agility, but youngster not having any luck with it.
Oh! See? That's what's so great about Doink. Forget the lousy tricks he pulls on people that you don't like. Forget what he did to Crush. Forget the way he looks and appears. He's hiding from someone, and there's a reason. Oh, look at what the man can do. The man knows wrestling.
He won't be able to do that to Crush.
I wouldn't bet on it. I mean, this man is driven by something.
Yeah, he needs help. Not firing on all cylinders.
Remember the other day we were talking, you said you thought you had your finger on it, who this guy is?
Yes.
Well, did you come up with anything?
No.
See? I'm the same way. As soon as I see him do a move that I remember seeing someone do a while back, a month back, a year back, 5 years back, I'm thinking to myself, that's him. That he does something that guy would never do or couldn't do. So this guy's got me stumped. Doink, Doink is something. And not only that, he's a load of fun to be with.
What? Oh, yeah. Oh, please. It'll be a knockdown, drag-out affair at Caesar's Palace. Remember the April 4. Oh, here it comes. There it is. There it is. The stump puller. Tremendous pain involved in this one. I don't think you'll be able to do that to Crush either. There's your average can of nuts right there. James Duggan, determined to make his return to the WWF successful. Wow. That's available in the WWF. Will be up for grabs at WrestleMania 9, and I love it. Take a look at this guy. He's going to have his hands full. Kamala. And so Kamala. He's going to have his hands full, too. I'll tell you who's going to have their hands full, Brain. Shawn Michaels, the reigning Intercontinental Champion. Nope. That's the face of WrestleMania, the undefeated Native American, Tatanka. I'll tell you why. When Tatanka defeated Michaels the last couple weeks, they were in non-title matches. One was a tag match, and one was a non-title match. So what? So he's got his confidence built up, Tatanka. He's undefeated. He's going to step in WrestleMania. Now, Shawn Michaels is going to be so concerned with holding on to that title, you're never going to get it from him. Tatanka's going to be so overconfident, he's going to make a mistake, and the tomahawk right between the eyes is going to get him. He is going to be undefeated. Let me ask you this, Mr. Broadcast Journalist. Shoot. Where will sensational Sherry be in that match? Well, I'm thinking. Let me think. Can you imagine her in a toga? Oh, please. Bam Bam just unloading on this youngster. He won't be able to do that at Caesar's Palace. He'll have plenty of opposition. That's a good question. Where will Sherry be at WrestleMania? She won't be in his corner, I'll tell you that. She still wants him back. She does. She's been begging him. He told me the other day. She's called every half hour on the hour. That's a lie. Okay, you tell Shawn Michaels that. I will. Look at this. Headbutt after headbutt by Big Bam Bam. I would say you have to have a pretty high tolerance of pain to get your head tattooed. This guy's a man on a mission. Earlier on, we had a chance to talk with the guiding light, the Reverend Slick.
1 week away, WrestleMania 9. You know Bam Bam Bigelow? Take a look at the man, Kamala the Ugandan Giant, that's going to give you a lesson the hard way that you could have very easily learned the easy way. Humility, brother. That's what it's all about.
Well, Kamala didn't have a lot to say, did he? That's all he can say. He doesn't speak English. You know, Brain, I'm sure all our pals over there in the UK are really going to enjoy the Midnight Madness on Sky Sports. And get this, the big bonus replay, Monday, April 5th, 4 p.m. When do I get my bonus? You're going to get it. You said you had something for me. Close your eyes. What do you see? Nothing. That's what you're going to get. There it comes. Oh, elbow beauty. I like it when he goes upstairs. Oh, yeah, he's not that way. Could have had it right there. He won't be pulling Kamala by the hair, though. Referee admonishing him about that. What's he looking to maim this youngster? I would think so. Whoa! Oh, agility by the big 400-pounder. That's hard to do. When you were wrestling, did you do moves like that? I used to drop kick clean, flying head scissors, a few of those things, but I was a lot younger. The Slickster's got his work cut out for him, no question about it. I don't think Kamala's ever been in there with a guy bigger than himself. You know, Kamala likes to come up the top rope, too. He certainly does. Look at this, look at this. Oh! I certainly hope they've reinforced the ring at Caesar's Palace for these two. That's using your head. It certainly is using his head. Slick will have his hands. The All-Americans, the Steiners, headed for WrestleMania. You know, I like these Steiner brothers. I don't like their attitudes because they like to shake hands and they're Joe College. But they do so many impressive things in that ring. They can hurt you so many different ways. I'm impressed with them. Well, they'll get a chance at Caesar's Palace to impress everyone because they will be facing the undefeated Head Shrinkers, Brain. Well,
I don't know if you can hurt the head shrinkers.
I think you can. Anybody can be hurt. I didn't think you could hurt The Undertaker. We found out differently, didn't we?
That's right. That's right. I'm right again. You know, pick me a winner.
Pick you a winner.
Mega Maniacs, Money Inc.
Well, you know, that's one half of the big double main event at WrestleMania.
That's right.
How are you going to deny the return of Hulk Hogan? It's unbelievable.
I'll tell you after we listen to the head shrinkers, if you don't mind.
Here they come.
Stand up, brothers. One more week. 1, 2, 5, 7. And you will be see the head shrinker come at you like you never seen before.
Oh, they don't have both oars in the water, I'll tell you that.
No,
but if you want to get the answer to your question, Brian, right out of the horse's mouth, you'll be able to do that this Sunday night on that national special on the March to WrestleMania, because the Mega Maniacs train will be there.
I know that, but if you had to pick a winner between Money Inc. and the Mega Maniacs, who would you go with?
I go with Hulk Hogan and Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
Want to hear my prediction?
Yeah.
I got to go with Hogan and Beefcake, too. And I'll tell you why. It's because of Jimmy Hart. It's because of Hulk Hogan and Hulkamania. Whenever he shows up, people go nuts. Things happen. Officials give him a break. And Jimmy Hart knows everything there is.
What do you mean, officials give him a break?
I've been through it with Hogan. I know. They look the other way. There's going to be new tag champions. I got that feeling. And Jimmy knows DiBiase. Jimmy knows Erwin R. Shyster. He's going to be the important link there. Plus, with Hulkamania going wild, running wild, you know what's going to happen, Monsoon.
Hulkamania is alive and well. And the Colosseum, the Roman Colosseum,
Not wearing
at
a toga.
Caesar's Palace, will tell everyone just how alive Hulkamania is.
I'm not wearing a toga.
You definitely are.
No, I'm not. I'd rather go there with a see-through raincoat and an apple on my head.
Oh, look out! Belly to belly!
Whoa! He not only bellied him, he threw him while he was in the air.
Unbelievable technique.
They're dangerous. I like them. Can you imagine doing that to a midget? What? Never mind.
A special hello to all our friends over there in the UK on Sky Sports. What a tremendous job they're doing. And get this, Brain, the Midnight Madness will be WrestleMania 9 live from Caesar's Palace, but the bonus replay will take place on Monday, April 5th at 4 p.m., especially for those youngsters who couldn't stay up till midnight.
Look at this, look at this, look at this.
Oh, big bulldog!
Could have broke the man's neck. Maybe he did. Who cares?
It will be an unbelievable event, and you won't want to miss it. Event Center coming up. Here we go.
Welcome back. I'm...
Here he comes to the squared circle. Take a look at the #1 contender.
You know, the money's riding on Yokozuna. The way I hear it, they predict he's going to be the next WWF champion. Well, you saw what happened with the contract signing.
Yes, we did, and I must say, that shows very little respect for the hitman Bret Hart and his station in the World Wrestling Federation.
Now, did Bret Hart sign that contract, or was he signing a will?
Oh, very, very funny. It's going to be an extraordinary matchup. Notwithstanding the Bret Hart matchup with Yokozuna at WrestleMania, what's going to happen right here on the march to WrestleMania? What's going to happen when Yokozuna has to contend with the skills of the Macho Man, Randy Savage? What a matchup!
You know, I still think Savage is going to try to do a number on him.
No question about it, and he just may do it. You can hear this chant of USA, USA, and now everybody to their feet.
There he is, McMahon, 2 times WWF champion. This may be a career-ending match for him.
All right.
I'll tell you, something stinks here.
Well, it's not the Macho
has courage. He's not a coward. That's what Fuji told me, and he obviously knows what he's doing.
Well, Mr. Fuji, the brains behind the brawn, the management here of Yokozuna. And whatever reason, time will tell now as to whether or not Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji have made a mistake here so close to WrestleMania. And those accusations you made before the broadcast about Randy Savage being paid off by the hitman Bret Hart, exactly what did you mean by that?
Well, I have a source that told me, after what happened at the contract signing, Bret Hart did not want to go into this match. He's mentally and physically worried about this man, and he's still hurting. I understand he slipped Savage some heavy money to do a number on Yokozuna. Tear out a knee, tear out an elbow, maybe hurt his neck, and Savage is the kind of a guy that can do it.
No question about that. I don't believe Randy Savage, however, needs to be paid off by anyone. Randy Savage would love to take the winner's share of the purse here on the march to WrestleMania.
And the Hitman would love to keep the WWF title, wouldn't he?
Well, no question about that. Look at this mammoth proportion individual. 505 pounds. Look at that. The tradition of the sumo. And Randy's... Oh, you better watch the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Uh-oh. Look at that look.
You notice during the contract signing that the Hitman could not focus on Yokozuna. Yokozuna never took his eyes off the Hitman. Hitman was fumbling around with the paper. He was looking at Tani. He was looking at Okerlund. He didn't stay focused. That tells me right there he is really concerned with Yokozuna.
Hey, listen, anyone would be concerned with Yokozuna. Certainly Randy Savage is concerned with Yokozuna.
Oh.
And you can bet Hacksaw Jim Duggan is concerned with Yokozuna as well.
This man is dedicated. Can you imagine going back to Tokyo with that WWF title? He'd be a god there. He almost is now.
Randy Savage knowing full well that he made a mistake just a moment ago. I mean, why test the power of Yokozuna?
Savage is crafty, though. You never know if he's doing that or just wanting Yokozuna to think he's going to stay on the wrestling. I know Savage like the back of her hand.
And it's not about Randy Savage to test the metal of just how strong is Yokozuna. He wants to know what it is he is dealing with here. Off the rope, shoulder. We certainly know what we're dealing with there. That's enough to break a rib just running into Yokozuna.
He's getting up awful slow, too.
Oh, wow.
You must admit, with the schedule the Hitman's been keeping all over the world, wrestling, doing charity work, cutting albums and this and that, defending the title more than any WWF champion, he's got to be ready to be picked.
Oh, man, over the top rope. Wait a minute, look at this, and Yokozuna's coming right out with it. Size-wise, skill-wise, a lot of similarities. Oh, no. A lot of similarities with the Hitman Bret Hart and the Macho Man Randy Savage. And you can bet Bret Hart is taking notes. And you can bet he doesn't like what he sees right now.
You know, this could be a preview right now of what you're going to see in WrestleMania, except Savage will be the Hitman.
Yokozuna showing no mercy whatsoever on the Macho Man Randy Savage. Pausing back into the ring now.
You know, he's agile for a 505-pound man. Very agile.
You can say that again.
And I don't think the Hitman can put that sharpshooter on those legs. Do you?
No, I honestly do not believe that the Hitman will be able to apply his special patented sharpshooter.
You know, the secret to this match and the match with Bret the Hitman Hart at WrestleMania is they've got to wear down Yokozuna. If they try to match him,
I'm not thinking that. Series of left jab. A hard right hand. Ready to bust Yokozuna's pocket. Look at this. Randy Savage.
Yeah.
Just like that. One shot. One devastating chop to the throat area. Turns it right back around. That's incredible.
Well, that's the mark of a champion. He feels it right now.
Big power slam on the part of Yokozuna. Randy Savage better get out of the way. Look out! Down.
That's it. Ho-ho. Keep watching, Mr. Hart. You're next.
No one moves very far after being squashed by that huge ham Yokozuna. But look, it looks like Yokozuna is toying around with Macho Man.
He could have finished him off.
You think he's trying to make some sort of a statement?
Yeah, he knows Bret Hart's watching. He knows Bret Hart's camp is watching. He wants to send a big message. Ooh. This is a little something for you, Mr. Hart.
A message, no doubt, that'll be received very well and very clearly in Tokyo. Oh, come on, ref, get in there.
Never can't afford to break it.
I don't care what he has. Come on.
Well, he should be allowed to do this and have a little leeway because he doesn't really speak English that well.
Oh, I see. Yeah, sure.
You got to have a little leeway with our friends from the Far East.
Right. Well, I can assure you, Bobby the Brain Heenan, that Yokozuna does not represent our friends from the Far East or Japan for that matter. Here he comes! Randy Savage moving out of harm's way just for the nick of time. And that had to take something out of the 505-pounder. Savage going up to the top rope.
He's behind you.
Savage, yes. Yokozuna down to the knee.
Down to one knee. He's up.
Do it again. Go up, go.
Behind you. He's behind you.
Randy Savage. Oh, did you see that?
He lost his footing.
He what?
Look at me like he
Mr.
slipped.
Fuji jammed Randy Savage in the leg with that Japanese flag.
Boy, there's something fuzzy on my monitor. I missed that one.
Oh, no. Look at that. Devastating. Belly to belly.
1, 2, 3. Keep watching, Mr. Hart. That is you, pal.
I can't believe it.
Wow, to get a win like this on the center. Tremendous.
Thanks to Mr. Fuji, who jammed that Japanese flagpole into the thigh area of the Macho Man Randy Savage. Then from there, the suplex of the 505-pounder, enough to finish off unquestionably one of the greatest former champions in the history of the WWF. Macho Man Randy Savage, and look, Savage is still suffering the consequences as this man goes through his winning ritual.
You know, in a week from tonight, Mark McMahon, that could be Bret the Hitman Hart, the WWF champion.
There's no question about it.
You know, he handled Savage pretty easily.
He did not.
My opinion as a broadcast journalist.
Now, wait a minute. Mr. Fuji, just giving some sort of instruction. Wait a minute. Yokozuna's coming back over to the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh, I know. Fuji told Yokozuna to finish him off. I bet she told him that.
I can't. Oh, no. Look at this.
Is he going up?
Yokozuna's going to go up. Randy Savage laying on his back, suffering the consequences of the suplex. Oh, no. Yokozuna now down. Oh, he missed. He missed. Randy Savage moved out of the way just in the nick of time.
Get him, Yokozuna. Get up. Don't let him outsmart you. Get him.
Randy Savage back on his feet. So is Yokozuna. Randy Savage in a high knee to back, driving Yokozuna. Look at that. Driving him to the outside. Randy Savage driving the #1 contender to the outside.
See, Fuji told him right now, don't concern yourself with Savage. We got Bret the Hitman Hart at WrestleMania. You're going to become champion. Relax. Don't lose it.
Yokozuna wants to get back into the ring, and that's okay with the Macho Man. What a matchup! A prelude to what we're going to see when the title is on the line.
Come on, ref. Count. Stop him.
To get back, Lex Luger, the narcissist, is looking on right now, and he's saying, oh no, that could be my head.
But he'll never get put in that position.
Yes,
Plus, it's not that good to get him in that position.
Off the rope. Perfect going downstairs now. Look at this. Oh, what a knee left.
Everything he's doing out there, he stole from me.
He would. Super seam over.
He'll never do that to the narcissist. He'll never get him in that position.
I'm not so sure the narcissist is going to have that beautiful physique that he has after the match, because he could very well be a bit disfigured after the matchup with Mr. Perfect.
I doubt that very much. Matter of fact, I'll make book on it.
I bet you will.
Come on, Skinner, get out. Come on, Skinner.
Right. Yeah, sure. Yeah, everyone has a lot of sympathy for Skinner right now, based upon what he did to Mr. Perfect earlier on. I'm surprised Mr. Perfect doesn't destroy Skinner.
Come on, Skinner. You want your money? Get up. I mean,
yes, exactly.
That's exactly what I'm trying to. No, that was the winner's share. That's what I meant.
Skinner just jammed that alligator's Ball right into the eye of Mr. Perfect.
Did the ref see him?
Did he see?
Yeah. Did he see Skinner do that?
I can't believe that he did. Otherwise, he unquestionably would have disqualified Skinner.
Then it doesn't
Perfect
count.
puts him in
No!
place. Wait a minute.
No!
How damn hot.
Come on!
Perfect flex locked in.
You want your money? Come on! Oh, no! He was lucky. Totally lucky. But I'll tell you, at WrestleMania, when Luger hits him with that forearm, he's going to be OTL&D. That means out to lunch and dinner. Boy,
I'm not so certain of that. Will Mr. Perfect beat the
Bam Bam's going to soften him up. Like Dr. Kevorkian signed.
The Undertaker. Respected and feared, I believe, by everyone.
Except,
save only perhaps the 8-foot Giant Gonzalez.
I mean, he didn't seem to be afraid of the Undertaker at the Royal Rumble.
No, he wasn't.
Went out there and mauled him, manhandled him.
That's the only time that's ever happened. Will it happen again in 1 week's time?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. Matter of fact, I know it's going to happen. Take my word for it. What is in the urn?
I don't know, but if you keep knocking The Undertaker, you could be in the urn.
I'm not knocking him. I'm just
Yes,
giving...
you are.
No, I'm just...
I know how superstitious you are, too.
I'm not superstitious. Who told you that?
Yeah, right.
I never walk under a black cat.
I beg your pardon?
I mean a ladder. Or crosses. Never mind.
And Bam Bam Bigelow is ready for action.
Superstitious.
Bam Bam, the beast from the east. And The Undertaker with his eyes on the urn.
He's just drawn to that.
Yep. Undertaker will have his eyes on the 8-foot Giant Gonzalez. Undertaker for the first time ever, I believe, looking literally as well as figuratively up into the eyes of his opponent.
That has to intimidate you right there.
That look will certainly intimidate most.
Look at this. Bam Bam's not backing off, is he?
Yes, he was. And a right hand by Bam Bam. And another one. Bam Bam with a third right hand. Look at him unload on The Undertaker. Bam Bam off the ropes. Oh, nice. Look at that drop toe hold. Oh, wrench it right off. Undertaker there a moment ago. I thought he was going to rearrange the facial features. A Bam Bam getting a brand new tattoo on the proboscis. I would suspect Bam Bam has considerably more respect for The Undertaker than he did earlier on in the matchup.
On his what in the basket?
You heard it. Proboscis.
I didn't see him kick him there.
Bam Bam Bigelow himself headed to WrestleMania to lock up with the mighty Kamala. Undertaker now off the rope and whoa, yeah! DDT! The Undertaker is sharp.
Oh, yeah. He is sharp, and he's ready. But is he ready for the Giant Gonzalez? Almost 8 feet tall. I think he's over 20 feet, personally.
Yeah, well, he might as well be. Look at this. Undertaker laying it in on Bam Bam Bigelow.
This is a different Undertaker. Usually Undertaker stalks around, lets you try to put moves on him and just counters him. He is going right after Bam Bam.
And again, another shot by The Undertaker. The match will resume when we return. A matchup. What action you're going to see at WrestleMania. And it's coming to you from the World Wrestling Federation and coming to you from Caesar's Palace, Las Vegas, Nevada, where we're going to get a real good look at the Weasel Toga.
You think I'm going to ride a yak on a flowered moon? You're nuts.
Look at this maneuver. Nicely executed by Bam Bam.
Look at him. He's getting up again. I can't understand this.
Neither can Bam Bam. Bam Bam never faced an opponent like this. Bam Bam whipping a taker to the corner and scoops him up straight again.
That's it now. Watch. Look at that.
This is truly remarkable. Yes, it is eerie.
keep him down. You call the Giant Gonzalez. He'll keep him down.
Bam Bam Bigelow with an uppercut. Undertaker on his feet. Still coming straight at Bam Bam, but now the belly slam again.
And Bam Bam's taking it to him. He's been the aggressor. Watch, look at, No, I don't believe it. This is unbelievable.
Bam Bigelow can't believe it either.
Go get a chair and waffle him.
What?
Go get a whole row.
What do you think this is?
Well, you can't keep him down any other way.
Bam Bam Bigelow hammering. Taking it to the Undertaker, giving him everything he has.
Rent a Winnebago and drive over him.
I don't think that would do it either.
I don't think so. I don't know.
But can the Giant do it? Oh, wait a minute. Now he's down. No, he's coming up. He's coming up again. Can you imagine the frustration on the part of Bam Bam Bigelow? And you can bet Giant Gonzalez is looking at this.
You know, you don't know how frustrating that is to know when you got a man right for the picking, and he keeps moving. He keeps rising up. But he's not moving now.
No, he's not.
He wasted too much time. He could have finished him. Oh, I know what he's going to do. He's going off the top.
He's what?
Going off the top. I can tell. Here we go. Third floor. Lingerie, bicycle, shotgun shells. All aboard.
And here we go now. Bam Bam climbing out.
This is what's going to happen to the mighty Kamala.
Bam Bam Bigelow on the top rope and the run. The Undertaker playing possum. Oh, yeah, with a high clothesline.
He's not human.
Undertaker latching on to Bam Bam. Down. And Bam Bam rolling out of the ring. Getting out of dodge. I think he's had enough.
Well, the referee isn't doing his job. He's letting the Undertaker choke him, picking up by the neck. Never counts on, never warns him. I don't blame him for taking a walk.
The Undertaker nonetheless victorious. And it'll be the Undertaker facing Giant Gonzalez in a match of monumental proportions.
And you know what the monument will read? The Undertaker, rest in peace.
Let's take you now to a special REFPECT video right after this commercial break.
Wait a minute. Don't go off. Don't go off. Stay on. Look at this.
Wait a minute. Here he comes.
Look, there he is. We're going to see it right now.
That is an unbelievable sight.
Hold on to your headset. We're going to have some fun.
The Undertaker looking into the eyes of the Giant Gonzalez.
Where'd he go? The other way?
Here he comes. Here he comes straight away for the Giant. No one's going to back down here. We're going to have it out right here in the aisleway.
We're going to have WrestleMania 9 right here. Good luck holding them back. Let him go. Let him go. Let's see what the Undertaker's made of.
No. Let's see what the Giant Gonzalez is made of.
We know what he's made of. Look at the size of that man looking down at the Undertaker. And the Undertaker looking up at the Giant Gonzalez.